Àṣẹlé tó lórí ìtú mi o, ó ní mo yáwọ́ pé mo ní bùkátà tèmi ní bàbá lókè bàbá yìí iṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Báyìí ni ilẹ̀ mọ̀ra tí pọ̀ jù ìbò ti dé. KABIRU ń pè ọ́ ọmọ alátọ̀kùn lọ. Fún gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka, Ọlọ́run ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka. Ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé o, ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé o. Ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé tó lóṣù sùúrù mi o. Ó ní mo jáwọ́ pé mo ní bùkátà tèmi. Ní bàbá lòdì bá parí iṣẹ́ yẹn o. Ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé o. Ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé tó lóṣù sùúrù mi o. Ó ní mo jáwọ́ pé mo ní bùkátà tèmi. Ní bàbá lòdì bá parí iṣẹ́ yẹn. Báyìí ni ilẹ̀ mọ̀ra tí pọ̀ jù ìbò ti dé. KABIRU ń pè ọ́ ọmọ alátọ̀kùn lọ. Fún gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka, Ọlọ́run ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá kan lè máa tiraka. Ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé o, ìdíkẹ́lì kan ṣe dé o.
Koikimedia, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia. Koikimedia, Koikimedia, we bring the one closer to your doorstep.
Àwa sálára àgbà yìí dá, àwa ló láṣà àti èdè. Gbígbédè lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o, àwa gangan ni bàbá.
Koikimedia, Koikimedia.
They never sabi wetin we carry for her.
But they move closer before they go sabi.
I said they never know wetin we carry for body.
But they move closer before they go sabi.
Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ, ìníhùn ló ló lajú.
Ẹyẹ tó lórí kodò bí àdán, ọ̀pẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa, ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa. Kájùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè tó Odùduwà.
Odùduwà kò bá lè gbé wá.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣe gírí. Ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀tọ́ adúláwọ̀. Ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé délẹ̀ ìlérí. Káwa lè gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé. Ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni mọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ni wá.
Koikimedia, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wà máa ní.
Kásá ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wà kájé gbùgbà yín jẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wà máa ní.
À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń gbàsà lárugẹ.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wà máa ní.
News and sports ẹ máa rí gbọ́.
Ètò tó pọ̀jù owó tí wà máa ní.
ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀mí ló ní kí n máa ké tantan koikimedia ọlọ́lá gbajúmọ̀ mi o máa bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn ọmọ Yorùbá tata o à ń gbádùn rẹ ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀mí ṣẹ́yìn ló máa fi dìbò tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé mádémádé ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ o igbó máa wọ̀ tájòjì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ̀ àjòjì tó bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ á tẹ̀lé ní ẹbọra. ẹ̀yin lọ́ máa náwó kóyìnbó tó dé ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o owó náà dẹ́ tún pọ̀ sí o koikimedia ṣàwa ní bàbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àdáńtọ́ àtúnpèrègèdè. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àwa là ń gbé tò lárugẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́ o. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àtúnjà fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa fẹ́tọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Ọmọ Oòduà ni wá o tọkàntọkàn. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Ikú tí ó ṣe bí lébi òsì àdìmú bàbá iyọ. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. We bring you up closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Afẹ́fẹ́ tó ń fẹ́ o tó ń kan gíoko lára ni. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àpèrègèdè Olódùmarè ló fún wa ṣe. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Gbogbo ayé ẹ gbọ́ àwa ní bàbá o. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá ẹ gbé polówó ọjà yín wá o. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Odùduwà lágbédá ní òtítọ́ lágbédá ní. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. A kì í sọ̀dálẹ̀ a kì í sódìgẹ̀ta. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Àdúró tán àtúnpèrègèdè. Koikimedia àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia we bring you up closer to your doorstep. Àwọn ní bàbá. Koikimedia is around.
To give us latest.
Is around o.
To give us latest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
ladies and gentlemen,
ẹ mú kalẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹ tẹ́tí ẹ gbọ́ ètò tó kojú gbogbo.
Koikimedia is around.
To give us latest.
Koikimedia.
ọmọ Ìbàràpá lápapọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àkí ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tilé tó kó ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan mọ Adéyẹmọ Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ̀ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹrù bo lórúkọ gan-an. ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá ń kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan ò lè ṣì wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹjẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ̀ kan ká lè débi re ẹjẹ́ àjọ gbárùkù ti Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá ọmọ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ nílùú Alágbàdo Òde ọmọ atapẹ̀tẹ̀ wọnú omi ọmọ gègèlè wodò sànyà ìsànyà ò rẹ́ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò sì náà ń kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè Ìgbòho ìkan ṣe yín ní dábọ̀dàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ kí ló dé Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede Ìgbòho sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho àfikàn pọpọ sí amúkan yòókù bọ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹrù wálé wàrà mòjé ọmọ onílé ọlà àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tọ́láwọn ò ní bomi kó sí mu wọ́n láwọn ò ní bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọ́n sì bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé ti ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Ìgbòho onírèlẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kún díẹ̀ títọ́ domi láéláyé ìtọ́ mi lè domi. Sunday Ìgbòho arógun má ti dí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó.
is one constitutional issue in the UK that I'm really interested, genuinely, to know what your opinion is on it, and that's Scottish independence. Look, it might be something that you haven't given much thought to, but over here it's such a live debate because, of course, we're looking for a new leader of the Scottish National Party. And one of the arguments is that, look, Scotland tends to tack more left politically. They've obviously had a Conservative government in Westminster for over a decade. What's your instinct on it? What's your gut say?
Look, I'm not an expert on UK politics. I very much appreciate what the people of Scotland have done, what they're fighting for. And my, initial thought, not being an expert, they want to go their own way, they should be allowed to.
So you think they should at least have the opportunity to
that would seem to me. Don't tell anybody I said that.
Don't worry, that's just between us.
Okay.
Don't worry, it won't go anywhere.
Again. No going back. Ìgbòho òòṣà, iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ń tẹ̀síwájú. Mr. Koiki ẹ ṣé o, àwọn ọmọ mi ló ń kí yín o. Àwọn ọmọ mi ló ń kí yín o. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, a máa délẹ̀ lérí o lórúkọ Jésù. Yorùbá nation.
Other countries were refused at first, but we have to remember, and this is a really important point, that self-determination is an inalienable international right and a law as well. And other countries will recognise Scotland's democratic choice expressed at the ballot box. They will recognise that because that is the route that many other countries have taken in order to become independent. And just to make that point, that international law is very pragmatic on that point, so we should have confidence in that.
Impediment to Yoruba development is the impediment to Odua development. Without Nigeria, we won't be where we are. 1962, we were far ahead of South Korea and North Korea. We were far ahead of China even. We had television before France. We had radio before South Africa. Now look at where we are today. I think it's a shame that even any Yoruba man can be talking about restructuring at this point in time. What are we restructuring? This country that is already shot to pieces? I don't think that's what we want. But they are always talking about giving Nigeria a chance. The patience of Yoruba with Nigeria has come to an end.
If you don't allow we Biafrans to go, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia, and today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible, because the zoo is on the path of destruction, and there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date and what I'm telling you. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension.
If I may just Sunday IGBOHO, yes, who was also arrested, right. I've written severally on it that he should also, because his determination for Oduduwa Republic is not a crime known international law.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to raise with you. If it were not signaled to non-state actors and other ethnic agitators that they can actually go ahead, In the event that President Muhammadu Buhari really responds to your appeal.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You and I, we are living in Nigeria. You are talking about harmless people who are not armed. Are you not aware that in this country, some Boko Haram, some people accused of Boko Haram were released and traded for others by way of a quid pro quo? They say, okay, release some of us, then we will release some of your detained citizens. Are you not aware that that has gone on in this country? So what is the bad precedent of saying a non-violent person should be released from detention, from illegal detention, a detention that the United Nations has been found to be illegal and to be unconstitutional and to be torturous? I do not see anything that is setting any bad precedent there in a situation where, as a matter of fact, some Boko Haram and armed bandits are being released in exchange for some of their members, where kidnappers are demanding from parents of children they have kidnapped to buy tarodo, tatache, tomatoes, vegetable oil, palm oil, uba, to buy salt, to buy rice, for them, beans, yams, for them to feed their children so as to keep them alive, to enable the parents pay ransom for them. What is the long precedent here that we are just saying find a political solution by going through the tenets and the provisions of the law? I do not personally see anything wrong with that at all, and there's none that I know of.
A very good evening and welcome to the conversation. Good afternoon, depending on time. It's just 10 minutes before 3 p.m. and it is another Friday, the 8th day of September 2023. Mo kí gbogbo wa ní gbogbo platform tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Mo ó pé gbogbo wa ní à ń gbádùn weather níbikíbi tí olúkálùkù wa bá wà. We all live in different places around the world. I'm transmitting from London, England precisely, or you can say United Kingdom. My name is OLAMILEKAN Koiki, and many of you know the platform as KOIKIMEDIA. I am one out of so many Yoruba people that believe in the right to self-determination. That right is an inalienable one that nobody can say it is not our right. But today is more about Q&A. I want to gauge what people are saying, especially now that it seems everything is now, the dust have been finally concluded. Lórí intermosi election. So my question fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ní Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá, torí pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá gangan ni à ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Bó ká tó dégbà yẹn, mo kí Professor Banji Akintoye, mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́tùn lósì pé kí a lè kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Àwọn kan ní kò possible, àwọn kan ní ó máa possible. Everybody has different reasons why ó máa possible kò ní possible. But one reason tí àwa gbé dání òun ni pé ó máa possible. So if you are still of the opinion that kò ní possible, you have your right to believe in that. So mo kí Bàbá Akintoye dáadáa pé wọ́n kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Mo kí àwọn different organizations tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ìrìn àjò Yorùbá nation pé kó lè bọ́ sí. Ọ̀nà tó fi gbà bọ́ sí ni olúkálùkù fi mọ̀. But ọ̀nà yẹn kọ́ ni mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ́sàn-án. Èyí tí mo fẹ́ béèrè òun ni pé the Yoruba people want to go. They should be allowed to go. What is your say on this? Kí ni èròǹgbà tiẹ̀ lórí pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá náà fẹ́ lọ? Ìyẹn àkọ́kọ́. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì nínú àkọlé ètò ti ọ̀sán yìí Nigeria economy in a big mess. What do you think? Kí lè rúgbà yín lórí economy Nigeria? Torí pé economy Nigeria bí a ti ṣe rí, bí a ti ṣe kà, tí indicator ń gbé jáde ni pé kò dáa rárá. Kí wá ní èròǹgbà tí ẹ lé lórí nípa economy Nigeria? Àti pé bí economy Nigeria ṣe ń lọ yìí, ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lè revive ẹ̀ padà síbi tó yẹ kó wà ní àwùjọ àgbáyé, ìyẹn àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣèjọba lórí wa ní Nàìjíríà? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lè revive ẹ̀? Tó bá máa wá revive ẹ̀, ọ̀nà wo ló máa gbà àti pé àwọn ìgbìyànjú wo ló máa ṣe lé lórí láti lè fi jẹ́ kí economy yẹn kó padà sókè? Kí ni wọ́n sọ gangan lórí economy? Àwọn àgbáyé àtàwọn tí wọ́n ń bẹ ní border within the African part of what is known as Nigeria. Nǹkan méjì tàbí gbé yẹ̀wò ìyẹn ní ọ̀sán yìí. Àwọn Yorùbá tó ń bẹ nílé, lótìítọ́ lódodo, ó difficult fún yín láti ní àgbékalẹ̀ ohun táwa ń sọ tó lè yé yín. But àwa Yorùbá sọ pé a fẹ́ lọ, pé a fẹ́ sí nínú Nàìjíríà mọ́. Pé a fẹ́ dá dúró láti máa ṣe ìjọba ara wa. Kò ń ṣe restructure là ń tọrọ. Kò ń ṣe pé a fẹ́ wà nínú union tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà. A fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè kan. Kí ni ẹ̀yin rò sí? Mo rí fídíò tí mo play lẹ́ẹ̀kan, màá play lẹ́ẹ̀kan jù sí. Mo ti máa ń sọ pé kò ń ṣàwa nìkan ni ó wù lọ́kàn pé ká dá dúró. Senator Bernard Sanders, lára àwọn senator ní ìlú Amẹ́ríkà, wọ́n wá ń béèrè ìbéèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló rí sí pẹ̀lú àwọn ará Scotland, ìyẹn ní February ọdún yìí. Scotland should be allowed to go their own ways. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ fídíò yẹn. Bọ̀ ká tó gbọ́ fídíò yẹn, kò ń ṣe pé gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ politician Nigeria lénìí níbi tí ilẹ̀ ṣú dé lénìí, kò ń ṣe pé they are not aware of what is known as the Union of Nigeria àti history Nigeria. But in táwọn fẹ́ ṣe ni pé wọ́n sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé ẹ jẹ́ ká wà nínú Nigeria Union yìí, kájọ máa bá wọn ṣèjọba yẹn lọ títí tí a máa fi rọ́nà kọjá, tí Nàìjíríà máa fi ṣe gbogbo ohun tí a fẹ́ fún wa. Now that the election dust have been settled, everybody is looking at two things now: the economy of Nigeria. And I think that is the most priority for many Nigerians today because the economy is becoming strained on many people. And many people are concerned that the economy ẹ ṣe ń lọ yìí, ó ti ń diagnose. Ǹjẹ́ wọ lọ́kàn ara ẹ o ṣì rò pé Nàìjíríà bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ yìí is likely to survive another 4, 5, 8, 20, 30 years? Kí lẹ̀yin rò lọ́kàn? Ẹ dá gbọ́ Jonathan.
Thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity.
Conversation on the Nigerian unity is the same conversation yẹn náà là ní lórí ètò tá à ń bá lọ. We want unity. We want unity. But ṣé gbogbo wa la fẹ́ unity nínú Nàìjíríà? Ṣé gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà láti ilẹ̀ Ìgbò lọ sí ilẹ̀ Haúsá lọ sí Middle Belt títí délẹ̀ Yorùbá? Do we really want unity? Ṣá fẹ́ unity? Election ti tán báyìí. Wọ́n ti sọ ibi tí final result dé, bó bá lọ sí Supreme náà, Tinubu ló máa gbé fún. Àmọ́ kí ló tún wá kù lẹ́yìn election? Kí ni èròǹgbà wọ nígbà tí election ti tán nísìn? Nígbà tí election ti tán, kí ni èròǹgbà ìwọ lọ́kàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Nàìjíríà? In tó mú àwọn tó jẹ́ adarí bíi former president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan tó ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa unity Nàìjíríà, ṣé ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sílẹ̀ ká kọ̀ máa tẹ̀lé wọn gọ̀lúgọ̀lú àbí ká máa béèrè ìbéèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn? Àti pé ǹjẹ́ unity wà nínú Nàìjíríà bí ilẹ̀ ṣe ṣú tó lálẹ́ yìí?
I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation.
Ó ní kò ń ṣe òun lòun sọ̀rọ̀, ó lóun náà kó tẹ̀ ni pé Nigeria is not a nation, but ó ṣe ìjọba lé lórí. Jonathan did at least 8 years precisely. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe ìjọba ní state ni. But kò fẹ́ kóòtà rẹ̀ pé òun lòun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, but ó fẹ́ kóòtì ẹlòmíì like our founding fathers. Ni wọ́n ti ṣe sọ fún wa. Àwọn wo ni wọ́n pè ní founding fathers? Àwọn Zik, Baba Awólọ́wọ̀, Ahmadu Bello, àwọn ni founding fathers. Torí pé àwọn ni wọ́n rìnrìn àjò wá sílùú òyìnbó láti wá béèrè fún independence of Nigeria. Nígbà tó wá béèrè fún independence of Nigeria níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, ó ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí wọ́n jókòó ní àyíká tí wọ́n deliberate tó sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. òun ni Jonathan ṣe quotation ní lórí pé òun kọ́ lòun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ ohun tí òun náà bá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwé ìtàn. That means pé àwọn olóṣèlú wọ́n mọ̀ nípa pé Nàìjíríà kan náà tèmi náà sọ pé kò kí ń ṣe ìlú, Jonathan náà sọ pé kò ń ṣe ìlú. So kí ló wá ń dé tí wọ́n ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ìrìn àjò Nàìjíríà kó dissolve? Nítorí pé unity tí Jonathan sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, bí a bá continue for the next 4 years of ìjọba Bọ́lá Tinubu, a lè rí unity, a dẹ̀ lè rí peace, a dẹ̀ lè rí ìfẹ́ níbẹ̀. Kódà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá tóun jẹ́, kò tún likely pé unity máa tún wà, torí pé economy Nàìjíríà ó máa sọ di ẹni burúkú níṣojú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Lótìtọ́ ó fẹ́ gbìyànjú láti ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ damage, collateral damage tí ẹni tó ṣèjọba kó tó jẹ́ pé òun gba ìjọba yẹn ó fẹ́ ṣe changes lé lórí. But time frame tí ó ní kò ju ọdún 4 lọ. Nàìjíríà tí a dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ geographically kò kí ń ṣe ìlú. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni Elédùmarè dá gbogbo ohun tó ń bẹ nínú bẹ̀. Bó ti ṣe dá, ó dá ní èdè, ó dá ní ìwà, ó dá ní gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n fi máa identify ara wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí indigenous people. Now tí Jonathan ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ọdún tó sọ mo lè sọ pọ́dún báyìí, kò lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó parí oyè ni. Lénìí, in tó ń ṣe ni pé ó ń lọ represent the same country tó sọ fún wa pé kò kí ń ṣe ìlú.
A nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French.
Only there are no Nigerians. That means pé the same lie to cook Femi náà lọ cook fún Jonathan, but Jonathan is still representing Nigeria nítorí pé Nigeria ti dissolve. Ìjọ tí gbogbo wa bá ti agree simultaneously, then the dissolution of Nigeria will happen together. But as we speak right now, the Yoruba people want to go, and they should be allowed to go. Kí ni èròǹgbà tiẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀? Kí ni tí wọ́n ń rò lọ́kàn lé lórí? Do you think, ǹjẹ́ rò pé it is the best, or ká manage látara pé a fẹ́ jẹ́ kó survive? Torí in tí gbogbo wa ń ṣe nísìn òun ni pé àwa tí a sì sọ pé a fẹ́ràn Nàìjíríà a fẹ́ jẹ́ kó survive ni. In tí nǹkan bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó survive, ẹ máa nurture ẹ̀, even though pé bí plant yẹn bá ń kú lọ báyìí, tẹ bá ń fomi sí, ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ó ti kú, kò ní jí padà. Nàìjíríà ti wà nínú emergency room, àwa ń fún ní oxygen tí kò lè jẹ́ kó padà sáyé. Èyí tí Bọ́lá Tinubu náà ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí president, torí pé a sáré a gbéra from point A to B, a lọ gbogbo ìlú tó yẹ kó lọ, nítorí pé ó fẹ́ feed oxygen sínú Nàìjíríà kí Nàìjíríà lè gbérí àmọ́ kò lè gbérí torí pé Nàìjíríà ti kú. But we have many of our people nílé tí understanding yẹn ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó láti yẹ̀wò nílé. Àwọn ṣì ń believe pé Nàìjíríà máa survive. Wọ́n ṣì ń believe pé nǹkan kan ń bẹ tó máa yí padà spiritually fáwọn tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe àdúrà lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ìyẹn làwọn kan ṣe máa ń sọ pé there will be a new Nigeria. Mo tún béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i, ǹjẹ́ a lè rí new Nigeria tí kò sí unity, tí kò sí ìfẹ́? Àṣejọpọ̀ ní unity, kò sí ìfẹ́, kò dẹ̀ sí ìlọsíwájú.
The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria.
Only the word Nigeria, èdè yẹn fúnra rẹ̀ Nigeria yẹn, is just something that was pulled out by the West. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ń rò pé West máa fún wa ní freedom. They are not going to give us the freedom. Torí pé tó bá máa fún wa ní freedom, wọn ò ní ṣe jàǹbá tó ṣe in the 19th century pé wọ́n yọ orúkọ àti identity àti culture wa wọ́n gbé mí lé lórí. Gbogbo wa dé accept ẹ̀ títí di wákàtí. Àwọn tí wọ́n wá ní opportunity láti challenge irú àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ yìí, wọ́n ní àwọn ò ní dá sí for reason known to them, ìyẹn àwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. And today, bí oxygen ní Nàìjíríà ṣe ń lọlẹ̀ tó ti wà wálẹ̀ pátápátá, àwọn kan sì ń fìdẹ̀, òun ló ṣe fi exist títí di wákàtí. The existence of Nigeria lénìí ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa pátápátá. In tó ń jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà ṣì máa survive títí di wákàtí ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú èmi, ó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ìwọ. Níjọ́ tá a bá ti agree pé in tó fi ń jẹ́ kó survive yẹn à ní feed ẹ̀ mú lóúnjẹ, then there will be no more Nigeria. That is all. Mo wo wife mi tó ń kó gbogbo nǹkan jáde nínú freezer. Wọ́n á try láti gauge kí ló ń fẹ́ ṣe. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kó gbogbo ìtakó sínú freezer, ó kó jáde. Nítorí pé ó ṣeé ṣe pé ó ń wá nǹkan kan tó sọnù sínú freezer yẹn, àbí tó ti wà níbẹ̀ tó yẹ ká ti jù nù, àbí tó yẹ ká tètè tún jẹ kó má tún pẹ́ ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ. A lot of us are the one feeding Nigeria ló ṣe exist. Reason tá a dẹ̀ ṣe ń feed ẹ̀ òun ni pé ó ń strain ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí wa tó ń bẹ nílé economic wise, and we are not ready to allow them to die. So àti wá take that responsibility to make sure that Nigeria survive. Gbogbo àlá náà a fẹ́ Yorùbá nation, a fẹ́ Yorùbá nation lóòótọ́, but we are still feeding the country. $8 million péré ní gbogbo àwọn tó vote fún Tinubu across board. Àwọn tó vote fún Atiku, just a little bit less of the same figure, and Peter Obi. So tá bá wo gbogbo àwọn tó vote nínú Nàìjíríà yẹn, wọ́n pé 50 million. Now that they've concluded the voting, wọ́n ti parí ìdìbò. Ìbéèrè tí mò ń bi wọ́n nísìnyí ni pé what next? Ẹ ti vote. Mo rántí nígbà tí campaign yẹn ń lọ. Ìjó ń lọ lọ́tùn lósì. Nítorí pé that is the kind of campaign tó gbé wá sí Africa. Bọ̀ ní Europe lọ́dọ̀ táwa wà yìí, a kì í jó káàkiri nígbà tí election bá dé. Àsìkò téèyàn ń béèrè ìbéèrè tó máa ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ ẹ àti constituency tó bá ń gbé. But in reverse ní African country, election ti di jamboree. Hardly lẹ máa fi gbọ́ any reason tí olóṣèlú ṣe jáde pé òun campaign. Wọ́n ti sọ the festival. And that makes it everybody can participate. Torí pé during the campaign, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ opportunity bẹ nínú ẹ̀, ó wá kù sí ibi tí wọ́n bá lè jẹ nínú ẹ̀. Election máa ti tán báyìí nísìn. Now tí election ti tán nísìn, kí ni ìgbìyànjú wa lórí ìtẹ̀síwájú nínú Nàìjíríà? Regardless of your stake, gbogbo wa ni stakeholder nínú ibi tó ń pè ní that geographical location ní Nàìjíríà. Àtèmi àti ìwọ, we are all stakeholders. Now, as a stakeholder, kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ nínú Nàìjíríà? You want the Nigeria that works? You want the Nigeria that can provide, tó lè ṣe gbogbo tí ó yẹ kó ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú sí ará ìlú. But ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀rí wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí Jonathan ń sọ yìí pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣe tó yẹ kó ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ará ìlú, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìjọba sára ìlú? Àbí torí pé arákùnrin tó ń bẹ níbẹ̀ lénìí, torí pé ó jẹ́ ẹ̀yà tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa, a fẹ́ accommodated even as much as possible tí kò bá ní perform. Performance ó ní timing. Timing yẹn dẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti May 29. 100 days ti lọ already. Ká tó ṣẹ́jú, ká tó lọ, ọdún kan máa dé. Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé ó ti pé ọdún kan tí ìyá King Charles tó kú? King Charles, ìyẹn ọba ilẹ̀ UK lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn, ṣé mọ̀ pé ó ti pé 1 year tó ti wà lórí àlééfà yẹn. Tó bá sọ fún yàn pé ìyá ẹ̀ ti kú nísìn, ó ti pé 1 year, ìyẹn fẹ́ tún máa béèrè pé ìbáná ló kú, kò ń ṣàná ló kù, ó ti pé ọdún kan. Nígbà tí Jonathan sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, tí gbogbo wọn wá mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé geographical location níbi tí wọ́n ń pè Nàìjíríà, kí ló wá dé tá ṣe fìdẹ̀ tí a jẹ́ kó dissolve rẹ̀, kí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan jáde tó máa jẹ́ nǹkan tó jàǹfààní fún gbogbo àwọn tó ń bẹ níbẹ̀ náà tẹ́lẹ̀.
From those who do not, this is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western Region.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ níbẹ̀, the Western Region. Nígbà tó negotiate that same geographical location yẹn, in tó negotiate, ó ní pé kí unity lè wà, kí ìrẹ́pọ̀ lè wà, kí ìfẹ́ lè wà, kí a lè jọ gbégbé àlàáfíà, ẹ jẹ́ kólúkálukú lọ manage region ẹ̀. Àmọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé region kan ṣe ó máa lọ jù kan lọ wọ́n jẹ́ kó wá sí bó ṣe jẹ́ kó lọ.
Impediment to Yoruba is the impediment to Yoruba development. Without Nigeria, we won't be where we are. 1962, we were far ahead of South Korea.
Wọ́n ní 1960, which is still 63 years ago, wọ́n ní arìn jìnnà ju South Korea lọ. Kí ló wá dé tí South Korea ti wá rìn jù àwa lọ? Nítorí pé regional government tó fún wa yẹn tí Jonathan fi ń ṣe àpèjúwe ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa. Wọ́n gba regional government tó lè fún wa ní development tó lè jẹ́ kí ìlọsíwájú kó wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí area tí a mọ̀ sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. So again, nǹkan méjì là ń discuss. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa economy, a dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìran ọmọ Yorùbá. The Yoruba people want to go. They should be allowed to go. Kí lẹ̀yin rí sí? Àwọn kan máa béèrè pé ta ló ń dá wọn dúró, ta ló ń mú wọn dání tí kò sì jẹ́ kó lọ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ló ń dá dúró. And the 2 or the 3% tó ń dá dúró kò ju gbogbo àwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá àti gbogbo politician. Díẹ̀ ni aráàlú tó fi jẹ́ ká lọ. Àwọn tó ń dá kí Yorùbá má ṣe ní àlàáfíà lénìí àwọn lọ́ba àti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọba àti politician. They are not ready to allow the Yoruba people to be free. Tí ọba bá give go ahead pé Yorùbá ń lọ, kò sí politician tó máa ní say púpọ̀ mọ́. But àwọn méjèèjì yẹn wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ ni. Àtọba àti politician pàdípàdé ni wọ́n. Wọ́n run on the same machine. While our life is mortgaged inside Nigeria.
And North Korea, we were far ahead of China even. We had television before France.
Gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà láti gbọ́. Àwa la kọ́kọ́ ṣe this, àwa la kọ́kọ́ ṣe that, àwa là ń ṣe tọ̀hún. Kí ló wá dé tí in tó jẹ́ pé àwa là ń kọ́kọ́ ṣe yẹn? Kí ló wá ń fà sẹ́yìn? Kí ló ń dá dúró tí kò jẹ́ kó lọ síwájú? Torí pé region tí a manage fúnra wa pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wà níbẹ̀ ta fi ń sanwó díẹ̀ sí center lókè, wọ́n gba region yẹn kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa, wọ́n wá gbé federal lé wa lórí. Wọ́n ti gba region yẹn. So tí wọ́n bá ń sọ pé I am a Nigerian, in the nutshell you are not a Nigerian because in tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ that our own territory. Tó bá yẹ pa ṣe wà ní western region, that means pé we can be able to say that we are in Nigeria. Torí pé that was what they negotiated in 1957-58 ní Lancaster House. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of deliberation pé ẹ fẹ́ gba independent àmọ́ ẹ ní nífẹ̀ẹ́ láàrin ara yín ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní rẹ́. Kò ní ever sí unity. Torí pé geographical location níbẹ̀ yẹn tó wà pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀yà which work to about 351 different ethnic groups ló ń gbé nínú Nàìjíríà. So tí ìwọ bá ń sọ pé òun ṣe ìgbìyànjú nínú Nàìjíríà, you are also a slave nínú Nàìjíríà, àtẹni tó wà nínú ilé àtẹni tó wà níta. Wọ́n wá fi federal character, wọ́n fi defraud gbogbo wa. Wọ́n fi federal character, wọ́n fi defraud everybody. Nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé federal tó ń lò yẹn kò ní ṣiṣẹ́. wọ́n mọ̀ dájú pé federal tó ń lò yẹn kò ní lọ síwájú tó máa lè rẹpísẹ́ǹtì èmi àti rẹ. Ẹja gbọ́n tábàkùnrin sọ. This was Senator Adeyeye. Kí ló sọ nípa ìwé tí wọ́n fi ń run ní Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe operational work? Without that ìwé yẹn kò sílùú kan tó lè operate. Ìwé kan bẹ tí gbogbo ìlú máa ń lò láti fi gáìdì ìlú tí wọ́n wà. Ìwé kan bẹ tí wọ́n ń lò láti fi protect gbogbo ará ìlú, òun náà ń pè ní constitution. Kí ni bàbá yìí sọ? Ká tó dé síbi tí bàbá yẹn sọ, ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ́rọ̀ ìkan délẹ̀.
We have to go to South Africa. Now look at where we are today. I think it's a shame that even when Yoruba might be talking about restructuring at this point in time. What are we restructuring? This country that is already shot to pieces. I don't think that's what we want. But they are always talking about giving Nigeria a chance. The process of Yoruba Nigeria has come to an end.
Nígbà tá a bá mọ̀ pé it has come to an end, kí ló dé tá a ṣì wá ń fìdẹ̀? Kí ló dé tí a fẹ́ accept?
The second one, and I quote, "It is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria."
We politicians are always delight, inú wọn máa ń dùn láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìfẹ́ láàrin gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà láti Jos lọ sí Kaduna, lọ sí Zamfara, lọ sí Bauchi, lọ sí Enugu, lọ sí Port Harcourt, lọ sí Ọ̀yọ́, lọ sí Kebbi, lọ sí Jigawa. But in reality, kò sífẹ̀ẹ́ láàrin gbogbo wa. Àmọ́ táwọn olóṣèlú ń sọ fún wa nìyẹn pé there is unity and there is love and there is peace. So Jonathan wọ́n sọ fún wa pé we politicians are always delight láti parọ́ fún gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà because wọ́n mọ̀ pé there is nothing called Nigeria. Wọ́n mọ̀ dájú pé there is nothing called Nigeria, but in tí wọ́n fi sí wa níwájú, tó ń fi sí wa lọ́kàn, tó ń fi sí wa lẹ́mìí from every part of Nigeria, láwọn tí wọ́n run ní organ of Nigeria. We have different organs of Nigeria. One of them is a religious center. One of them are the royal fathers. Gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá, they are organ of Nigeria. Torí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀, á sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀tù sí lẹ́kùn. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù o, ẹ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. À ń bá àwọn olóṣèlú wa sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn olóṣèlú their organ. International community their organ. But every single one of them mọ̀ pé kò sí ìfẹ́ láàrin gbogbo wa.
60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria.
Nígbà tó mọ̀ pé 60 years ago kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà, ṣe jẹ́ ká padà sí ibi tí kò ti sí Nàìjíríà yẹn, ká padà síbẹ̀ and start afresh. Because if 60 years ago there was nothing called Nigeria, why then are we trying to save what was not there before 60 years? And when you ask anybody, tẹ́ bá bi gbogbo èèyàn lẹ́nìí ní wákàtí, tí ẹ bá béèrè ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ní wákàtí ní ìbéèrè kan, wọn ò ní rí nǹkan kan sọ lé lórí. Kí ni ìbéèrè náà? Ìbéèrè yẹn ń bọ̀. Bí ẹ bá bi gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà lénìí pé kí ni Nàìjíríà? Kí là ń pè ní Nàìjíríà?
It is not in their hands because you know what? Power belongs to the people. Anything we want is what we are going to get.
That is not the one I'm looking for. Tẹ́ bá bi ọmọ Nàìjíríà lénìí pé kí ni Nàìjíríà? Kí là ń pè ní Nàìjíríà? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n lè answer ẹ̀? Torí pé gbogbo wa mọ̀ dájú lẹ́rìí pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò sí ìfẹ́ láàrin ara wa. But the organs operating in Nigeria have told us that we must remain one so that we can keep Nigeria. All right, I'll leave that. I can't find it now. I'll find it later. Okay, I think this is. Let's listen to this.
It is not in their hands.
It's definitely
because you know.
I think I've moved it away from my video. Let's move swiftly forward. Let's go back to Jonathan one more time.
What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit. This is accredited to Sir Amadu Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. They thought, and I quote, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country.
Since 1914, amalgamation, the British have been trying, until date, they are still trying to make Nigeria one country. So, you have been given independence, it is left to your politician to bring the peace, the unity, the love, to make the economy to work. But one more way, owó tó ń jáde láti inú Nigeria ends up here in Europe, in America, in Switzerland, in different tax haven countries. But they cannot stop it because they are also benefiting from such kind of corruption. On the 2nd of October, Alison Madueke will be appearing in the court here in UK under the National Criminal Agency. Ibori stole so much that Otumba government in UK they cannot confiscate the £100 million, which has never happened in the history of any court case in this country. As an individual, owó tó fi confiscate. So that means the money got to UK one way or the other. So Jonathan is right by telling us that the same country tí à ń sọ pé àwọn gangan ni wọ́n pé àwọn ló fẹ́ unity Nigeria, and that is why they've been able craftily telling us that whatever is happening in Nigeria, every 4 years, just vote out the next person and bring the next person in. And now that the election has been concluded, with all the shenanigans that took place during the election, my question is, what do you think about Nigeria? Ṣé mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ láti 1999, a lot of us did not focus inside because we were not interested. We just wanted them to vote and bring in the good people and then let them fix the country. So hardly did we cross-check a lot of things from 1999. It's only now that people are asking, what is your manifesto? But there's no manifesto. Nítorí pé gbogbo tó ń ṣe ni pé wọ́n kàn lùlù wọ́n jó. That is what was happening in Nigeria. People were just excited that èèyàn wa ló wà níbẹ̀ nísìnyí, from the Fulani clan to the Yoruba clan to the Middle Belt clan, which is Jonathan, and also to the Igbo clan, which is Obasanjo, because Obasanjo is not a full Yoruba woman, a Yoruba man. Ọmọ Igbo ni. Ó kàn fi Yoruba, ó fi Gàrẹ́sì wá ni. Or should we even say, àwọn náà ló gbọ́ Obasanjo wọlé anyway? Just to dose off the tension that the country was going through in 1998-99. So everybody is just waiting for their clan. 5 names is now surfacing on the social media that will take over from Bola Tinubu after his presidency. Power goes back to the north. The power is not coming back to the southwest. The presidency, tí Bola Tinubu náà láǹfààní tó ń take charge, tó fi appoint minister, tó fi ń give directives, tó bá lo agbára yẹn tán, ó gbọ́dọ̀ gbé sílẹ̀, tó bá gbé sílẹ̀, ó fi dá wàhálà lẹ́nu yẹn. Torí pé the agreement is you do your term according to the constitution and you walk away and become the elder statesman. Ìwọ náà máa lọ fún wa ní advice, just like Buhari will be doing now, dead or alive. So ìwọ tó jẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà, ǹjẹ́ òun rò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kí ni Nàìjíríà fẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́ nísìn now that you have a stable government? Torí pé wọ́n ti sọ pé Tinubu ló win. Forget about it. Nothing is going to change in the Supreme Court. I don't think so. So Tinubu will continue to run the affairs of Nigeria until his tenure elapses, which is the first 4 years. Ó máa jáde later láti tún wá rí campaign. I don't know whether it will come back in or not, but for now, he's only got the first 4 years. The first 4 years, péré ló ní, kò tíì ní the second year. So whatever we talk about the presidency or the current administration, that will elapse on the 2027. Tó bá lucky tó bá padà wá tó ṣe second term, that also completes in 2031. Ike Ekweremadu will not have returned back to Nigeria because he will still be here in UK serving his prison term. That is how deep you gotta have to start thinking. Ike Ekweremadu ta sentence ìlú yìí. Tó bá tẹ̀ ṣe pé ó parí 4 years ẹ̀, I mean, half term in prison, because normally UK does not allow you to do the full term. That is if your behavior is good. But actually 4 years, nínú 10th or 8th, I can't remember now. But the remaining one, ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà nínú UK, to run my target. I don't think they're going to allow it. So even Tinubu máa fi ṣe tán, somebody like Ike Ekweremadu is not likely to return back to Nigeria yet. But you, as a citizen of that country, with the current state of things, now that you have the government officially, gbogbo eré tàtíkù àti Peter Bibansa is a waste of time. Lawyer ló kọ́ máa gbádùn because they will have to pay them for their services. And they cannot do anything because already the unity of Nigeria tá à ń sọ lénìí tí kò sí rẹ́pọ̀, tí kò ní sí ìfẹ́, tí a máa marginalize àwọn tó kù, because the Yoruba president right now ó ti marginalize àwọn tó kù. And people will say there's nothing wrong in that. Buhari did worse more than that. Tinubu tẹ̀ try tó tẹ̀ yọ díẹ̀ fáwọn tó kù. Buhari make sure pé àwọn clan ẹ̀ nìkan ló kó síbẹ̀. At least aṣáàrí pé national bar ni ó fún àwọn ọmọ Igbo, ó ṣáàjú síbí, ó jù sọ́hùn. But àwọn tó jẹ́ key position nínú Nàìjíríà, Tinubu kò mọ́dọ̀ tí ọ̀dọ̀ tiẹ̀. Torí pé àwọn tó lè trust nìyẹn. That is also marginalization. That also is the unity tẹ́ ń wá tẹ̀ lérí. Torí pé Tinubu fúnra rẹ̀ ó máa play that ethnic card. Ó máa wá play ethnic card yẹn gbogbo tó ní pátá is the first 4 years that expires on the 29th of May 2027. Toba campaign pada, we don't know. He's not going to tell you now. He's going to come out because he has the first task, which is fixing Nigeria. Nigeria that is already inside the theater. So Tinubu pay inject oxygen in Nigeria, call it breathe there. He will try, but he will not be able to succeed. Because there's no unity and there's no love among us. Tó bá gbìyànjú ẹ̀, àwọn other clan, tó jẹ́ the other ethnic group will try to bring him down. Bóun bá ṣe ń gbìyànjú, he cannot monitor everything in Nigeria. So they will destroy the government from underneath. Just like Buhari stole so much and gave it to his own clan. So Tinubu right now is doing the same thing, Buhari. But you have to also remember that do you know that the Southeast has been cut out? We do not seek Southeast as part of Nigeria, even though Irolepa, Southeast is part of Nigeria. Gbogbo right tí Yorùbá bá ní nínú Nigeria lọmọ Igbo náà ní. Gbogbo right tí Yorùbá bá ní náà lọmọ Hausa ní. But we are also going to play the ethnic card among each other. Torí pé power is not going to the Southeast in 2027. Àwọn mọ́lá ò ní gbà. Ilẹ̀ Hausa ò ní gbà gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ fún Igbo. Torí wọ́n bẹ̀rù pé tẹ́ bá gbé fún Igbo, Igbo máa dín pẹ̀lú. Yorùbá náà mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. So the presidency will ever the Southeast for the time being. I don't know when. But I can't see the Southeast presidency if Nigeria continue with this trajectory. I don't see a presidency in the Southeast for the next 16 years. Likely. They might give them a vice president. Àfi tí president yẹn bá kódà tó bá kú gan ṣe mo rò kó máa gbà. Pé kí ọmọ Igbo yẹn kó take over. Ẹ̀rí ń top player pẹ̀lú Jonathan. And that means that Britain ó ń force unity lé wa lórí tí kò sí. Britain ó ń ṣe kí ni wọ́n force unity of Nigeria lé gbogbo wa lórí, knowing fully well that there is no unity among us and we can never have that unity no matter how much we try.
Has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigerian people themselves are historically different.
Our Nigerians, we are historically different nítorí pé a kì í ṣe ẹ̀yà kan náà. Ẹ̀yà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lọ́lọ́run dá gbogbo wa. Bó ti ṣe dá bí lẹ́yà tó dá tó rẹwà láwọn ọmọ Hausa, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló dá àwọn Kanuri, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dá àwọn Efik, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló dá gbogbo 350. But the majority one there is Igbo, Yoruba àti Hausa. Àwa ni the 3 tó pọ̀ jù ní ẹ̀yà, but kò ń ṣàwa nìkan la wà ní Nigeria. So historically, there can never be love, peace, and unity. It does not matter how many of us marry into other tribes or ethnic or indigenous people. And that is why the country is on a standstill. That's in 1960. Kò lọ síwájú, kò lọ sẹ́yìn. Ó ti takú kalẹ̀. Bí Tinubu bá wá gbìyànjú, we pray for him to succeed. But I know that it will be very hard for him to. Even if he does succeed, he will leave that same office. Ẹ̀rí pé Buhari nígbà tó fẹ́ lọ, at some stage, I would go and find that video. Ó dà pé mo ní lọ́wọ́. wọ́n ṣò Buhari tó fọwọ́ gbá chair yẹn dead or alive bomb bastard pé chair tóun jókòó sí lójoojúmọ́ tóun ti ń pàṣẹ òun ò ní wà lórí ẹ̀mú. That is the power. Power is intoxication. Agbára ni. You can see that Ọ̀ṣínbàjò has gone quiet. Ní gbúrò Ọ̀ṣínbàjò bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. Even Tinubu is not going to use it. Torí pé ó dalẹ̀ Tinubu, ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ni. Ọ̀dàlẹ̀ short man devil ni bàbá yẹn. Tinubu ló facilitate bó ṣe débẹ̀. Ó wá fi jẹ Tinubu lẹ́sẹ̀ torí pé àwọn málà sọ fún pé abẹ́ jẹ Tinubu lẹ́sẹ̀. Wọ́n ti wá gbàgbé pé Maradona gan ni Tinubu fúnra rẹ̀. We are looking for a unity country, knowing fully well that that unity will not happen. Already, I want the two other political parties wọ́n kàn try láti wà diplomatically, but ní abẹ́ ẹkùn wọn ìyẹn Àtíkù àti Peter Obi tó bá ṣí ikùn wọn fún yín ní tó lè ṣe ẹ máa pé Nigeria is stagnant. Omi tó dà síbí tí kò ráyè kọjá lọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló wà nínú ẹ̀. So my question again, ìbéèrè mi ni pé ìwọ tó ń gbọ́ mi, mo ní kó darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, àmọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà tá wà nínú ẹ̀, what is your hope in this government? Hope ẹni pé government gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe tí o fẹ́ tó máa fi jẹ́ kó gbégbé àlàáfíà títí tíjọba yẹn máa fi lọ. Ìmí bá wá dé àtúwá ṣe kí ni àtúwá lọ́nlẹ̀ pàpàpà kò mátà. But for the fact that this government ṣì wà níbẹ̀, it is the responsibility of this present government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make your life better. My question is, do you think that it is coming? That Bola Tinubu is preparing the hope to wà lọ́kàn ẹ̀? Do you think so? Ǹjẹ́ o rò lọ́kàn bẹ́ẹ̀? Fi sínú comment section. Kò sí country tó perfect lágbàáyé. UK is not perfect. Àwọn nǹkan míì wà nígbà mi tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú ìmọ̀ máa tún wọ́n dà pé ṣé UK ni mo wà ṣá? Ọ̀ká gbé ìdí fún wọn, wọ́n gbìyànjú. But in tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá go wrong, wàá review ẹ̀. And sometimes àwọn kankan ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú yìí, wọ́n fi ń change, wọ́n fi ń divert attention wa láti mọ tó ń lọ gangan nínú ìlú yìí. Nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú yìí náà. I've lived here for 25 years to know that. But I'm not going to give you those instances. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí ètò. I'll mention names later. I want to be focused on the conversation. Ẹ ń béèrè fún Nigeria, the dust. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí ẹran ti Fẹlá ní everybody run, fill up. Everybody scatter, fill up. Police they come, army they come. Several minutes later, tí gbogbo ẹ bá settle, wàá máa wá orí, wàá máa wá ẹsẹ̀. Now that the election has been completed, wọ́n ti gbé Tinubu lọ sí court, kò tẹ̀ kí àǹtí ẹ̀ lọ sí India, tó mọ̀ pé òun ló máa win. Ẹni tó fẹ́ yọ kúrò á try, torí òun gan ready láti lọ. Bọ́rọ̀ power ṣe rí nìyẹn. For the fact that kò tẹ̀ ti taste ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ wá náà pé yọ ẹ máa try gan. We are not here to condemn Bola Tinubu Mo sọ fún yín pé Tinubu is more intelligent than olórí burúkú Buhari bomb bastard dead or alive. Torí àtẹnudó kú ni yóò yè ni yóò survive. History ló máa judge gbogbo yẹn lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Torí àwọn kan believe pé Buhari is dead. I don't know. But I use the term dead or alive. But what I'm saying is that presently, Nigeria ti wà ní stage kan tí Tinubu gan mọ̀ pé àti revive ẹ̀. Kódà tó bá bẹ Elédùmarè pé kó fóun ṣe irọ́ ló pa kò lè tún ṣe. Àfi kí gbogbo akólúkálukú ká lọ́rọ̀ separately. Kó máa bẹ Ọlọ́run pé kó fóun ní Nàìjíríà ṣe irọ́ ló pa kò lè tún ṣe. And I'll tell you what. In tó fi pinlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà irọ́ ni. In tó fi pinlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà irọ́ ni. In tó fi pinlẹ̀ is a lie. So gbogbo àdúrà tẹ́ ń ṣe lórí Nàìjíríà kò bá. It's all lies. Gbogbo àdúrà tẹ́ ti ń ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà láti ìjọ tẹ́ ti ń ṣàdúrà kò bá. Torí pé ẹ mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni. It's a country that is full of lies. Irọ́ wa ń parọ́ fún irọ́. Elé aṣọ jáde á ní àdúrà ń gbà nínú Nàìjíríà irọ́ ni. It's all lies. That is the myopic thinking. They know that the country was put together on lies. Lugard tí ó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà jáde òun kọ́ngọ́ kọ́ ló initiated. It wasn't Lugard. Èmi dé ilé ẹ̀ tó gbé ní UK yìí kò jìnnà sí Harrods. Lugard kọ́ngọ́ kọ́ ló initiate Nigeria. Òun ló gbé jáde bí ọ̀rọ̀ ni. Àwọn tó initiate gangan ọ̀tọ̀ ni wọ́n. A lot of you live in denial. But we are not going to be fooled anymore. Tinubu knows that Nigeria has expired. But he went in for his own selfish ambition. And there's nothing wrong in that. Buhari was not perfect than Tinubu. So Tinubu there is just as almost like with Buhari. Ìyàtọ̀ kan ni pé Tinubu máa perform. But performance here could bring the glory of Nigeria again. Nigeria is dead. Nigeria is dead. A lot of people knows that. But lọ́kàn ara wa à ń pray pé kó má rí bẹ́ẹ̀. So we accept when Nigeria is dead. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn táwa lórí ìjókòó. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa.
Orí Nàìjíríà ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run wa yóò gbé sókè báyìí.
The dead tí mo ń sọ ni pé because we do not have a lot of things happening behind there. All right, 1 minute. Let's go on a short interlude.
Ọmọ Ìbàràpá lápapọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àkí ọmọ. ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tilé tó kó ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ bá ń kọ́mọ Adéyẹmọ. Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ̀ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹ́rù bo lórúkọ gan-an. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá ń kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. Ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan ò lè ṣì wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ̀ kan kálẹ̀.
And thank you for staying tuned with us. Because I had too many things open and was also mixing things around. Let's listen to this. It's a country full of deceit. Ọlọ́run kan ló ní kó gbé Nàìjíríà sí as a country. It was the biggest fraud of mankind. Britain would have accepted, just like bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ accept pé wọ́n kó wa lẹ́rú kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà àbí Africa. Britain ò fẹ́ agree, wọ́n ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ accept nítorí pé jọ́tọ́ bá ti lè accept ẹ̀ wọ́n máa san owó kan. Owó yẹn wà lára tí Abíọ́lá béèrè pé tóun bá ti déjọba yẹn òun máa béèrè owó yẹn wọ́n jẹ́ kábíọ́lá débẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ Abíọ́lá was perfect. Ikú táwa kú ní slave trade àwọn Júù òkú tó bẹ̀. The Jews are giving value today more than we, the blacks, our aláwọ̀ dúdú èèyàn dáadáa. Elédùmarè dá. And that is why they want the unity to continue. But unity ẹ̀ máa pín because fraud in it. Let's listen to this. This is not a new video. It's an old video. We've used it before. But just for me to buttress fẹ̀yìntì ẹ ṣe ń join platform mi 13 more in tó ń pè Nàìjíríà. Èmi náà mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Nígbà tí Kábíyèsí Ọ̀jájá II tó wá sí UK, that's some 4 years ago. I was part of the media that went to. Ó láwọn kankan tó sọ nígbà tí wọ́n wá síbi. Àṣírí ń bẹ gidi láàrin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti UK. I'm not going to go into all the details. Nígbà tí ọba Ilé-Ifẹ̀, I was one of the media tí wà níbẹ̀ gbogbo bá ṣe present one media-wise. If there's another word for virus, we'll let it for Nigeria. But let's listen to this. Let's go back and listen to this.
I saw
Nigeria in the hands of the Almighty God, heaven and earth. Carry Nigeria was and it crash landed Nigeria.
Yes,
and Nigeria was scattered into pieces.
Amen.
Amen.
And
it was divided into various ways. And the hands took eraser and it erased Nigeria. It wrote another nation which I could not know. The second mission I saw a sun and it was called the Son of Righteousness. And the sun set all of a sudden. And God told me, if the Son of Righteousness come down in Nigeria, and we're going to suffer a lot. The third vision.
Amen.
Amen.
Please, everybody pay attention to a little boy called David. A young man saved from garage without wisdom of men. So listen.
Warning. From the third revelation.
You Christian in Nigeria.
If you allow the Son of Righteousness to go down in this nation, we are going to all suffer.
Kristẹni bá ti collapse.
If the righteousness of Christian has been collapsed,
ọ̀tá máa ń lágbára lórí wọn.
the enemy will prevail or have power over them.
Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè ni pé.
What happened to all of us in this nation
òdodo
is
ṣubú kúrò ní ìgboro wa.
righteousness has fallen or collapsed.
Mo pause it for now. Including myself, Osododo, we are all liars in that fraudulent country called Nigeria for a very long time. Kò sí òdodo. Òdodo ti sọnù tipẹ́. And everybody knows that. Ìwọ ni kò tẹ̀rẹ̀ nínú lọ́rọ̀ tó ń sọ yìí. Má lọ mú bàbá lágbájá kan jáde. Kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀rẹ̀ nínú from your own in that contraction tó pé Nigeria. Then why unity? There's no righteous. Kò sí òdodo. Kò sí kí ni mo sọ, kò sí òdodo. Òdodo ti sọnù tipẹ́. But òdodo yẹn wọ́n ṣe fi sí wa ní pé ó wà. Ìwọ ni kò béèrè pé ṣé ó wà righteous throughout nínú Nàìjíríà yẹn. To the smallest or the biggest thing.
There is no more righteousness in the church. No more righteousness in the church.
Òwe Yorùbá wá ṣẹ mọ́ wa lára.
And Yoruba didn't come to pass.
Olóòótọ́ ìlú ni òṣìkà ìlú.
The righteous one in the city is the
Gbogbo adé
wicked one.
sọ òdodo ẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú láti pé ká pa ẹnu wa
All of
mọ́.
us speaking the truth, you are trying to silence us.
Ó kọ́ kankan sórí ẹ̀rọ agbóhùnkáyé
I
lọ́sẹ̀.
wrote something on the Facebook this week.
Ẹ̀kan ní dáàdi díẹ̀ rọra o.
Somebody said, Daddy, easy.
Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tí mo sọ mo mí ni.
But what I said, I mean it.
Tí o sọ ní sọ gbangba.
I cannot talk in the secret that I
Mi ò
cannot say it in the public.
mọ̀ pé lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ rìkọ́dù gbogbo ohun tí mò ń sọ.
I don't want hearsay.
Mi ò fẹ́ irọ́ àti wọ́n ní wọ́n pé ni mo fi ń lo smartwatch.
I don't want lie and hearsay. That's why I'm using
Anybody
smartwatch.
talking around me is on record.
Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ láyé káàbí àti
Whatever I'm saying kò ní nìkan ṣe wá gbé sọ fún
ohun
ọ.
gbogbo tí mò ń sọ, you don't need to be told.
Ìrànlọ́wọ́ Kristi.
The help of the
Ohun
Christian.
tí mo fẹ́ fi encourage wa rèé.
But my word of encouragement to us
Àkọ́kọ́ ni pé kí gbogbo àlọ́ jí ìjí òdodo.
was that we should go and revive.
Gbogbo àdàkùrà wa ní Kristẹni lórílẹ̀.
All of us, we call ourselves Christian in this nation.
Owó àti pa.
We are after money and positions.
Òdodo ṣubú kúrò nínú ìjọ.
Righteousness are falling away from the
Òdodo
church.
ṣubú kúrò lórí pẹpẹ.
Righteousness are falling away from the
Òdodo
pulpit.
ṣubú kúrò lágboolé kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Righteousness are falling away from the
Òdodo
church.
ṣubú nínú ayé àwọn ènìyàn.
Righteousness is falling in the life of people.
Ẹnìkejì ń tan ara wọn.
The neighbors are deceiving themselves.
Olùṣọ́ àgùntàn méjì ìrọ́nà fi ń bá.
Pastors relating together with lies.
Olórí ń fi ẹ̀tàn bọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀yìn lò.
The leaders are relating with the
Ẹ̀tàn
followers
náà
in
tan
lies.
olórí.
And the followers
Gbogbo
are
ìwé
deceiving.
ìròyìn wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè ó kún fún irọ́.
All our newspapers are full of lies.
Wọ́n náà pa ẹnìkan lọ́nà rẹ̀
Somebody
lọ́sẹ̀.
was killing along the Ore Express Road.
Secretary to government ó ní àmúrọ̀bà.
And the secretary to the government said he was killed by a
Àwọn
robber.
tí wọ́n attack wọn ní kì í ṣe àmúrọ̀bà pé Fúlàní ló attack
Those
wọn.
the victims said it
Ìjọba
was
ń parọ́.
armed robber for Fulani.
Ilé ẹ̀rọ tẹlifíṣàn ń parọ́.
Government was lying, media houses
Rédíò
were
ń
lying,
parọ́.
radio.
Mo tún dá dúró bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé irọ́ ni bàbá yẹn pa? Ask yourself. A country that is full of deceit. Nítorí pé intọ́ fi pinlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà yẹn was lie. There was nothing called Nigeria before 1914. Jonathan said it. Tinubu said it. Gbogbo ọlọ́mọ. But irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. There's no more righteous. And that will continue even in this government. This government will be full of lies and deceit. Wọ́n kàn máa package ẹ̀ ju ti Buhari lọ ni. Irọ́ tó máa pọ̀ nínú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì inú ẹkọ́nọ́mì dẹ̀ ti máa rí. Bola Tinubu wants to revive a dead country. A country that is completely dead.
Tó bá wà lẹ́yìn àwọn rédíò wọ̀nyí.
If there's anyone that says truth,
ìjọba nìkan lọ ti pa.
the government will ask them to go and shut them
a
up.
fi èké ń tu ayé ara wa.
We are using lies to arrange our
òdodo ní
life.
gbé orílẹ̀-èdè lékè.
Righteousness exalted the nations.
orílẹ̀-èdè tí òdodo rẹ̀ bá ti ṣubú.
Any nation that righteousness has
yóò
collapsed
ṣubú náà ni.
will fall as well.
ó ń kán ni mò ń sọ lórí Nàìjíríà.
Only one thing I'm laying emphasis on today,
tún sọ.
and I will continue to say it.
Margaret Thatcher ló sọ nígbà tó visit Nàìjíríà.
Thatcher said it when she visited
nígbà tó jẹ́
Nigeria.
Prime Minister UK.
When she was Prime Minister of the United
ti kú ní
Kingdom.
ìsìn.
The woman is dead now.
nígbà tó wá sí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí.
When she came to this
tó
nation,
wo gbogbo ìṣe wa.
that look at all
ó
our
ní
things.
Nàìjíríà is an artificial country.
Ó ní Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tí a tọwọ́ ènìyàn ṣe.
built on faulty foundation.
Did you hear that? Nigeria is an artificial country built on a faulty foundation. Ìyẹn làwọn wá ń sáré ní cafe kó fix. Britain mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ṣe mistake. But Sherry, I'm not talking to ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà labroad. Ẹ̀rọ ìtẹ̀ wà nílé. Ẹ mọ àwọn tó ń pè ní British fáwọn àtàwà ní bíbá. I'm not talking to ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní UK pẹ̀lú mi, especially UK. Ẹ mọ àwọn tó ń pè ní British. I have lived with them for 25 years. Tó máa fi gbé ẹ kúrò lórí ìjókòó, tó máa fi tì ẹ́ lọ tí ìlú máa mú. Níbi iṣẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ níbẹ̀, ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn. Tony Blair lẹ́yìn pọ́nlé àwọn ará àwọn British citizen, they don't like it. But many Nigerians today see Tony Blair with Tinubu and they're excited. Tony Blair wà lára àwọn tó destroy Iraq. Crime against humanity. He has apologized. But it is too late. I followed all the details. Nígbà tó ní Saddam Hussein ní chemical weapon. Nítorí pé wọ́n ní intention nílùú yẹn at agenda. But many Nigerians tá à ń sọ fún lẹ́nu ṣekúṣẹyẹ. Mo wá Yorùbá yẹn mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe sọ ni. Ṣekúṣẹyẹ. Not their citizen, but in tó ń pè ní institution wọn. In tó ń pè ní institution wọn. Ṣekúṣẹyẹ. But a lot of you don't know. Mo níyàn kan, àwọn méjì, ìkànnì wọn wọ́n gbé queen lọ sí court nílùú yìí. Queen tó kú yẹn, ẹ imagine káwọn èèyàn gbé queen lọ sí court. Wọ́n ń pè ní queen tó bá dé court. Ìta láti lè pè ní queen, but nínú court wọ́n ń pè ní queen. There's another one. Ó design pattern. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gba pattern yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Patent. Ẹ̀mọ̀ tó ń pè ní patent. I pity a lot of you at all. Àwa náà mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, but for the fact that we have lived with them, pẹ̀lú àwọn kan tá a ti wá rí, pẹ̀lú àwọn exposition kan tó ti fún wa. Ṣé mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ṣe ń san tax fún British government? Royalty tax ló ń pè. I don't think some of you know the damage that is currently going on. Ẹ kí ipa àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yìí máa sọ fún wọn máa sọ gbélé fún yín. They're not going to tell you. And they're not ready to tell you. Margaret Thatcher gan sọ pé Nàìjíríà fúnra rẹ̀ is a faulty nation. But one thing tí Britain ò fẹ́ accept òun ni pé kó apologize pé it was a wrong decision to have brought us together. They don't want to do so. So it is entirely up to us to go and solve it within ourselves. Tí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ràn àwọn Ìgbò yẹn, mo sọ fún yín pé ìjà tó jà ní 67 was not between Nigeria and Biafra. It was between Britain and Biafra. Or be Britain that hold on with this time around. Ìlú yẹn máa lana di bó ṣe yẹ lọ. Tí Britain bá ṣe ìtọ́ṣe ní 1967 this time around, Nigeria máa lana gidi gan. But the Biafra are bitter. I know. They are more bitter than us. And they can't wait. Gbogbo tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, they are ready to go into it. Ẹni máa kú máa kú, ẹni máa yé máa yé. But Britain is trying to suck the pedal. Wọ́n ní dánwó ẹ̀wù. Our Biafra are ready to finish the business. And British government knows that. But we hope we can still have a resolution. Britain to convince Peter Obi only work against our Biafra. Peter Obi tẹ̀ yín rí yẹn.
Nigeria is an artificial country.
If Nigeria is an artificial country, then let's dissolve this artificial country and bring out the best of the Yoruba people and the Igbo people, the Hausa people, the Kanuri people. Mokia must be. Kilodeta can bring the best out of us. Tinubu has the best player with him right now. From the ministers to Yoruba, I'm not talking about Antoku. Oh, Antoku, I don't know about them. But at least, a lè sọ pé Mr. Wale Edun tó jẹ́ finance yẹn, òun ní jẹ́ kó rí ṣe. Just like bó ṣe jẹ́ kí Kẹ́mi Adéọ̀ṣun rí ṣe. Ó máa gbìyànjú ni. Gbogbo eré tó bá mọ̀ kó sá. Wọ́n ní jẹ́ kó rí ṣe. Wọ́n ní jẹ́ kí mo sọ, the finance minister, the minister of finance, wọ́n ní jẹ́ kó rí ṣe. Wọ́n máa destroy brain ẹ̀. Tó bá gbé lọ báyìí, within the government, not that máa destroy it. Because wọ́n mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ló ní ètò láti lè jẹ́ kó ní ìlọsíwájú, but they are not going to allow that. Nigeria is an artificial country. But many Nigerians do not know that. Artificial country in Nigeria. We're almost there.
On faulty foundation. Proper structure. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí gan nìyẹn.
And that's how it is.
I keep on saying it.
Mo ń sọ.
Nigeria is an artificial country.
Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tí a tọwọ́ ènìyàn dá.
Gbogbo ẹnu ni mo fi sọ láìsí ibẹ̀.
All my house without
Ibo láǹfààní ní gbangba máa ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
You have privilege to say publicly I will declare.
Nigeria is an artificial country.
Nàìjíríà jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tí a tọwọ́ ènìyàn dá.
Built on faulty foundation.
Àgbẹ̀ lórí ìpìlẹ̀ tí kò.
Without.
In top build on faulty foundation, then you can go up face. In tí build lórí faulty foundation, òun lè wá ní kí Tinubu wá fix. Ṣé kó máa difficult? A fẹ́ gbìyànjú. Bó ṣe ń lo spanner kan, a máa wá spanner kejì, kò ní mọ bí tó fi sí. Torí pé within the government, kò ń ṣe ní Nàìjíríà ló ti ń operate in Nàìjíríà àti ta ló ti ń operate in Nàìjíríà. I've told you this. Àwọn èèyàn mọ̀. But àwọn tó jẹ́ kìmí tó ń jẹ nínú ẹ̀ wọ̀ sínú Nàìjíríà gan. So they need that country to stabilize. wọ́n náà fẹ́ gba gáàsì jáde láti inú Nàìjíríà. So tí Nàìjíríà bá pín, báwo ló ṣe máa rí gáàsì yẹn mú jáde? Do you know the value of gas? Tó bá jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà kó rí mú kó pín, báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ rí gáàsì yẹn gbà jáde láti Warri? Àbẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ pé Warri láti fẹ́ gbé gáàsì. Kí lẹ rò pé ó ń fa wàhálà ní Niger? There's a lot of movement. That's the reason why. Torí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé tí Nàìjíríà bá stable àwọn lè ṣe gbogbo kìíní yẹn. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ kíá whatever is going to take, ẹ bá para yín, but let's just keep Nigeria and give us lives on a faulty foundation, just like the Pastor D.O. Adepoju ṣe sọ ní bíbá.
Proper structure.
Láì ní àwọn ìgbékalẹ̀ tó dáa.
Patching it.
Àṣẹ mọ́
Ìgbé tá a bá fi tán mọ́.
Any house we used to train the child.
Ìrì ló máa wó kalẹ̀.
Definitely deal with collapse.
Òdodo ní gbé orílẹ̀-èdè lékè.
Righteousness exalted the nation.
Irọ́ làwa fi ń kọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè.
We are using lies to build our own nation.
Kò sígbà tí ò ní wó.
There is no way we will not collapse.
Ọgbọ́n ènìyàn ò lè tó ìlú.
The wisdom education of man cannot have
Ọgbọ́n ènìyàn ò lè tó ìjọ.
The wisdom of man cannot have in church.
Kìrìsìtẹ́nì kì í ṣe pé mo kàwé.
Christian is not about education.
Ìwé dáa.
Education is true.
Ṣùgbọ́n Bíbélì pé
What the Bible says.
ìwé a máa pani.
Letter killers.
Ẹ̀mí ní sọ ní
The
díà.
spirit that quickeneth.
Amen.
Amen.
Now, gbogbo ọgbọ́n ènìyàn.
All the wisdom and philosophy of man
Tó ayé kò tó orílẹ̀-èdè.
cannot arrange this world or nation.
Àwọn professor lórí economics ò
The
níye.
professors on economics are numerous.
Wọ́n lè yanjú economic
They
ní
cannot
Nàìjíríà.
settle the economic problem of Nigeria.
Ìkànnú ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n economics lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí.
One of the
Ó
professor in
ní
economics.
Nigeria economics a galloping economy.
Ó ní ọrọ̀ ajé Nàìjíríà ó jẹ́ èyí tó ń lọ sókè tó lọ sókè.
Fídíò yìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ 4 years ago. Kí ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí lẹ́nu? Economy Nigeria. The same economy tó ń bá bọ̀ tó fi wà stagnant tí Tinubu fi fix it is a galloping economy.
Wọ́n sì ẹ̀yàn prime minister for petroleum tuntun.
They have just appointed a new minister of petroleum.
Ó ní àlè continue pẹ̀lú 145 by ní.
And he said we can't continue with 145 by naira.
145 naira per litre. Èló lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ po nísìn? Because it's a galloping economy. Wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ destroy refinery in Nigeria. But Tinubu fẹ́ ṣòpó òun lè túnṣe. I try. UK wà lára ìlú tó ń refine epo Nigeria and so many other countries. Mo sọ fún yín pé ẹja Titus tẹ̀ ń jẹ Northern Ireland ló ti ń gbé wá. Pọ̀nmọ́ tẹ̀ ń jẹ nínú Nigeria Sudan ló ti ń bá. Pọ̀nmọ́ tẹ̀ ń jẹ Sudan ló ti ń kó wá. Crisis wà ní Sudan bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Wọ́n ṣì ń try láti wá peace síbẹ̀, kò tí ì sí peace.
Àfikún kò yanjú ìṣòro wa.
Hard and hard to it couldn't solve our problem.
Mi ò tí ì ráyè ti Nàìjíríà.
I don't have time for the Nigeria now.
I think somebody was trying to. The cash app is not working. If you're sending money to it, it's gonna bounce back. I don't know what has gone on with the cash app. I just saw the notification. Depending about the program, you might want to send it through something else like PayPal or through the Coffee bot. That is if you're watching the program live. The cash app has become a very messy one. It's not working on our platform anymore. So Tebape support work. Just like somebody click on the support me at Kofi, which is equivalent to just like any other platform. Thank you so much.
Talk to Christian in Nigeria.
Ìrànlọ́wọ́ Kristẹni.
The help of Christian.
Dọ́là ń pè ní Kristẹni.
Who is a Christian?
Kì í ṣe Paul.
He's not.
Kì í ṣe Peter.
Hope he's not.
Kì í ṣe Daniel.
Paul. He's not Peter. He's not
Ṣe
Daniel.
Dábìdì.
He's not David.
Ṣebí Paul gbọ́gbà ó ti di Mùsùlùmí.
But one guy has become a Muslim.
Orúkọ kọ́.
It's not about name.
Díákónì kọ́.
It's not about position.
Kì í ṣe oyè.
It's not about
Kì í
chief.
ṣe general overseer.
It's not about general
Mo dá
overseer.
ìjọ tóbi kọ́ là ń pè ní
It's
Kristẹni.
not about mega churches.
No.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ rárá.
Kristẹni
Christian.
Ó ní àwọn tó ronúpìwàdà kúrò nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn.
Those who have repented genuinely from their
Tí a
sin.
ti rà padà.
They have been redeemed.
Tí orúkọ wọn bẹnu ìwé ìyè.
Their name is being written in the book of
Tí
life.
wọ́n ń gbé ìgbé ayé tí Kírísítẹ́nì fẹ́ kán gbé.
And they are living a Christ-like life.
Kírísítẹ́nì lẹni tó ní attribute Kristi nínú.
Christian is the somebody that have àbùdá Kristi.
The humanity of Christ.
Tí ó ní àbùdá ìwà Kristi nínú.
Kí ni Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àbùdá yẹn?
That's attributes.
That are the humanity attribute of Christ.
Ó ní ìwà àbùdá ti Kristi nípa ti
Òun
ènìyàn
náà ń
nínú.
pè ní Kírísítẹ́nì.
Kí ni Ìgbòho ń jà fún lẹ́yìn àti bàbá Akíntóyè? The humanity. Even if your government doesn't want Nigeria to break, let them do the needful to make our life better. Tinubu now has the task. Even if it's not going to be perfect, responsibility and isn't it to take care of Nigeria or Nigerians rather. That is a responsibility. Iṣẹ́ tó gbà nìyẹn, òun ló náà fẹ́ ṣe, èmi ló kàn. Ó ní òun fẹ́ ṣe, òun ní capacity ẹ̀ fún òun ní opportunity, but arákùnrin wá ń sàn kankan as well.
The weight of Nigeria is not the weight that any normal, ordinary human being can carry, except with the help of Almighty Allah. It is evident, therefore, that the Almighty Allah is with our president.
That's what we call a Christian.
Inú wọn ni olódodo.
And in them we have holiness.
Olóòótọ́.
We have the righteous
Ìwà
one.
mímọ́.
We have holiness.
Ìwà tó tọ́ integrity.
Integrity.
Òtítọ́ inú.
Sincerity.
Láì nìkan pé méjì.
Without missing words.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And your yes is
bẹ́ẹ̀
yes.
kọ́ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
And your no is no.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ lẹ́yìn.
What you say behind.
Wọ́n lè sọ ní gbangba.
You can say it publicly.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ lójú gbogbo
What you
ènìyàn.
say publicly.
Àṣírí ọ̀rọ̀ náà ò ní tó kó lóun ò wí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
So the secret will not be exposed and you
Àwọn
don't
ìyẹn
deny
yìí
your.
ṣe Kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
These ones are not Christians.
Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ní ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wọn.
All Christians in the word of their
Ó
mouth
bá èrò inú wọn mu.
is in line with their thought.
You don't have to believe in tí bàbá yẹn sọ, but èyí tó bá jẹ́ òdodo nínú ẹ̀ òun ni kò mú jáde. À ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà kì í ṣe ìlú torí pé evidence fi tó wa tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Wọ́n ń pè bí kan ní Ìwó Elérú. Gbogbo pé wọ́n dá Nàìjíríà sílẹ̀ nísìnyí kò tí pé 200 years. It's still just about 109 years from 1914 títí di wákàtí kò tí pé 200 years. So kí ló wá dé tí a fẹ́ fíksì in tí kò ṣe fix tí a move away from it and then work towards something that is workable. Àwọn èèyàn ní pé náà àwọn ò fẹ́ yẹn.
This is a replica of a skull from Nigeria, and it was dug up in 1965 by Thurston Shaw and his team, an archaeologist. It is about 13,000 years old, and my colleague Katerina Havati used a new technique of...
It's about 13,000 years old. Èyí tó wà ní on the right lórí screen, ìyẹn wọ́n ti arrested sí UK ní bíbá. Sculpture tẹ́ ń rí tó wà ní on the right yẹn, ó wà lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá ní London Metropolitan ní bíbá. Nígbà tárákùnrin kan láti Belgium ó fi wá kà ní UK. Wọ́n jí náà ni láti Ilé Ifẹ̀ ní sculpture yẹn. 700 years old ní sculpture tẹ́ ń rí yẹn. Ó dá méjì ní o. Gbogbo tó kù ní sí wọn ní kò tó 10 mọ́. Kódà picture kan wà tí ọba àjọ náà lọ́hùn tó fi kó wá fi ṣe exhibition ní UK. Ó wà lára picture tí mo ní níbí báyìí. 700 years old ní sculpture tẹ́ ń rí yẹn. Ó ju Nàìjíríà lọ more than 6 times. Technology wo ló fi ṣe níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn? Ọgbọ́n wo ló fi ṣe? Apárí wo ló fi ṣe? Àwọn tó ṣe níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn. Èèyàn bí tiwa náà ni. Àwọn tó ṣe àwọn kinní tá à ń sọ yìí, èèyàn bí tiwa náà ni wọ́n. So òyìnbó rí future lọ ṣe fẹ́ keep wa sínú Nàìjíríà enclave yẹn kí ayé wa kó má bàa lọ sókè. So tá a bá ń sọ pé ká kúrò ní Nàìjíríà, we are not literally attacking anybody. We are just giving the fact that is out in the public domain. ọlọ́pàá arrest sculpture yìí ó wà ní UK nítorí pé there is now a dispute òfin ìlú ìsọ pé ẹni tó fẹ́ ta sculpture yẹn ni kí Nigerian government lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Can you imagine that? The British government ń sọ fún Nàìjíríà pé ẹni tó ní sculpture yẹn ni ká lọ bá negotiate. Ṣé mọ̀ pé Belgium or somewhere níbi tí sculpture yẹn ti dé àwọn organization kan ní Belgium àwọn kò ta cheaply wọ́n tàbí agbègbè tó fi tà ó lè kórè àkókò tẹ̀ tó €100 sculpture àwọn bàbá ńlá wa ó wà lọ́wọ́ London ó wà ní London Metropolitan Police ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. The other one tí mò ń gbọ́ tẹ́ ń gbọ́ yẹn nísìn ìyẹn is 13,000 years old ìwò eléru. So ṣé gbogbo ilé ìta ń sọ yìí ṣé ẹ prepare yẹn ni okay prepare ṣé Bọ́lá Tinubu ṣì máa wà around for another 600 years? It will be gone. I will be gone. You will be gone. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ future ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ into our just close to us now. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ future ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ 8 years. 8 years that will be done and dusty. Tinubu máa lọ nísìnyí akọ̀rọ̀ jókòó síbì kan. Tinubu will be 87 years old by the time tó bá ṣe tán if he has a second term ní 2031. So why are we not thinking of that? Why are we thinking of the little rather than the bigger picture? Why? Ẹ fẹ́ kí Yorùbá náà ní policy tiẹ̀ ká máa fi walk around the world as Yoruba people. Let's watch the video again.
This is a replica of a skull from Nigeria, and it was dug up in 1965 by Thurston Shaw and his team, an archaeologist. It is about 13,000 years old. And my colleague Katerina Havati used a new technique of digitizing the surface of the skull in 1972. And she found, as I did, that it does not look like recent African material. So here we've got a recent African skull, and here's the skull from Iwo Eleru in Nigeria. You can see that this skull is much longer, it's much lower. And all in all, it's got a much more what we could call primitive appearance, even though it's only 13,000 years old. And in Katerina's analyses, she found that the nearest neighbour, in terms of the overall shape of the skull, was this specimen from Tanzania, from a site called Ngaloba, which is, we think, about 140,000 years old. So you've got a specimen that's only 13,000 years old, but it looks like it should be, you know, another 100,000 years older in terms of its shape.
So what's going on?
So this suggests that human evolution in Africa was more complex, that the transition to modern humans was not a straight kind of transition and then a cut-off. The archaic humans did not necessarily die away once they'd given rise to modern humans. They may have been living in some parts of Africa alongside, in a sense, their descendants, and perhaps exchanging genes with them, just as Neanderthals seem to have interbred with people outside of Africa. Archaic humans in Africa could have been interbreeding with modern humans.
Are we not concerned people with our DNA? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ ká parun torí pé a fẹ́ satisfy èèyàn kan, a fẹ́ satisfy few people? Ẹ fẹ́ kí ìran wa kó parun nígbà tí gbogbo wa náà bá dàgbà tá dògbó tá lọ síbi tágbà ń rè kọ́ wa máa wá pàtàn pé àwọn kan náà ti wà rí abẹ́mọ̀pá lè parun ṣá. Abẹ́mọ̀pá lè parun ẹ fẹ́ ká parun torí nǹkan táwọn kan fi jẹ nísìn. Yes, even if it's going to take some time to work our way out of Nigeria, why is those politicians not interested? Okay, bóyá nísìn tí ìjọba Tinubu ti settle down dáadáa nísìn wọ́n lè máa bá wa discuss irú kan bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn first minister ló show yín the Scotland minister wọn tó jẹ́ minister wọn òun ló ń facilitate ọ̀rọ̀ self-determination wọn. Kí ló wá dé títí wá fẹ́ yàtọ̀? Why is our own different? Why is it that àwọn olóṣèlú wa they are not interested? It's because they are not ready. Let's play that video. Happy birthday programming. kí ló dé tá wà concern? Senator Bernard Sanders ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ nígbà tó interview lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Scotland.
There is one constitutional issue in the UK that I'm really interested genuinely to know what your opinion is on it, and that's Scottish independence. Look, it might be something that you haven't given much thought to, but over here it's such a live debate because, of course, we're looking for a new leader of the Scottish National Party. And one of the arguments is that, look, Scotland tends to tack more left politically. They've obviously had a Conservative government in Westminster for over a decade. What's your instinct on it? What's your gut say?
Look, I'm not an expert on UK politics. I very much appreciate what the people of Scotland have done, what they're fighting for. And my, initial thought, not being an expert, they want to go their own way, they should be allowed to.
So you think they should at least have the opportunity to
that would seem to me.
They want to go their own way. They should be allowed to go their own way. So kí ló wá dé títí wá fẹ́ yàtọ̀? Is that not what Baba Akintoye is saying? I would need Baba Itabalawo age nísìn. Ó ní tí Scotland bá fẹ́ lọ, ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ now. But England ń bẹ̀rù láti fún wọn ní second referendum. Torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá ti lè fún wọn ní second referendum yẹn, they are going. Torí pé David Cameron parọ́ fún wọn pé àwọn ò ní kúrò nínú European Union tó ń pè ní EU ní 2016 ni wọ́n ṣe vote against referendum yẹn. They gave them a referendum, but reason tí wọ́n ṣe dúró ni pé àwọn sì máa wà England or the whole of UK sì máa wà nínú ìtọ́pẹ̀ ní European Union. So, and this video ten rí was only in February. Èmi náà ṣe relé ni ẹ lọ pé mo sọ fún pé èmi ní international media yín ntí bá rí tó bá jọ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation tí mo lè fi sọ pé okay, evidence kan lélẹ̀, link kan lélẹ̀, information kan lélẹ̀. My job is to bring it on the table. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ tí màá yín sọ yìí ṣé kò sí weight lórí ẹ̀ ni? Ṣé kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ ni? Ọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ lórí ẹ̀. So kí ló wá dé táwọn wà very difficult?
Don't tell anybody.
Don't worry.
So we won't get anywhere. So kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n mọ òtítọ́ pé there has been the biggest mistake nípa pé the amalgamation, but they are finding it very difficult to accept. Can anybody fix Nigeria? Let's listen to this. Oh, I have to remove this. I can't find that video for now. Video of Akintoye, I gotta move it because it confused me. There might be known there's this, neighbor me don't shit and he has the right. So, what does she man share here? As long as about to disturb Walale, about to pursue. Now, let's come out of all that. From all the platforms, from the MixLR, TikTok, YouTube. I know some of you wants to live in denial. Then sorry, you see to come anywhere. It's okay. Ó kàn wá, ó gbọ́dọ̀ kàn wọ́n náà. Ó lè má pọ́n anything, but in the long run, mo kí ní Germany, ṣé gan ni bàbá wa. But in the long, ilé ìtẹ̀dé sí mi lórí yìí, ṣe èdè náà pé ilé máa ń wọ́n ju àwọn tó kù làbí ẹ ṣé gan ni. Àtẹ̀tí mo bá yẹ pé gbowó òun wọn jáde gan nínú TikTok. Bí àwọn òwe gún jẹ́ nǹkan kankan síbẹ̀, because I don't understand how TikTok works, but mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Mo kí dáadáa láàárọ̀, kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín, ẹ̀yin gangan ni koikimedia. But ẹ bá wa lọ sí the other page wa, ẹ jẹ́ ká push yẹn náà, bá ṣe push eléyìí, which I'm going to show us now. So I'm going to bring the screen up in a minute. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí pé Yoruba nation no going back. So as you can see there, Emma Beneta, I couldn't put you on the screen, because I didn't know I was going to do a lot of work from behind the scene. We can't also anything they love, so that calculation be a late night, later on. We are grateful Your channel got 249,900 views. Our revenue has been removed, but that is not going to be the end of me coming out and telling you that Nigeria is a failure. It's because I am a freelance, so if me free to go I'm talking timing. My dad in 6, my dad in 7. The only thing is that I'm about anything. I work on my lonely background there. So that's the only difference. And like I say, we appreciate all our audience. We had 536 new subscribers. That means people are still finding us. They're looking for me. If they saw, okay, wow, like Tinubu, I'm a Yoruba. But the fact is, Tinubu is only going to be there for a very, very limited time. At the fix in Nigeria, going to need time here. So when we look at our statistics, we've done very good. And we are grateful to all of you around the world, especially in Nigeria. It has been fantastic. But the only thing is, it's not giving me the revenue that will have helped my platform. Because whatever the revenue would have been able to solve these out, then anything they buy for will be bonus. Because they were right. They want to Yoruba nation. Let's say it's just our win. In reality, I've told you, all media don't operate lórí YouTube. So they are big player, gbogbo pátápátá ni wọ́n gba revenue lórí YouTube. So kò sí nǹkan tó wrong. Táwa náà bá ní à ń gba revenue, but àwa nísìn torí nǹkan tèmi sọ ló ṣe di pé government ní no. Also from YouTube, and the rest they say is history. But I do prefer long. So again, our audiences are still growing, but we want you to go and follow actually 2 channels that we are building. This is our backup channel. We have just about 438 subscribers on it. And that's why I share live lórí Star Radio money or koikimedia. Mo fẹ́ encourage yín kẹ́ lọ síbẹ̀ ni so that kẹ́yin náà lè ṣe kíni kẹ́ lè follow ẹ̀. Ẹni tí kò bá yé ẹ sọ fún wa àṣàlàyé fún yín tó máa fi yé yín. It's just the same way. Tẹ̀fí wo lórí Koiki. Àwa náà la ní it's just a backup channel. Méjì la ní. I need WD76 Media. But we only have less than 500. So I think we should be able to push so that we can hit that figure. Then the other one, the money is there. That one is there so that we can be able to do other things. Educational things that is meant not just for Yoruba people, but for other people around the world. My channel on that anyway. Now I think I want to go to something with a tick Simon Putin. How Vladimir Putin to man travel. Now, mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa United Nations peacekeeping ni mo ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo wá láàárọ̀ ẹ̀.
Security Council in the context of
Sherry, the world that we are living today. So what you're looking at in front of the screen, come on, fellow programming, and I've done 2 hours. Normally 3 hours, not like shit. So let's see how far we can go. Sherry, mo like United Nations, especially tí mo bá rí Nigeria níbẹ̀. Nigeria is just a big for nothing country. Ṣé mo pé Security Council tẹ́ ń wò yìí? Ghana lè rí yàn àbí? At least ẹ ṣe rí bọ́ṣọ jókòó yẹn, ẹ̀yin náà lè rí lórí screen yìí, kò bá jẹ́ smartphone lẹ́ ń lò. United Kingdom ló wà ní further end long. Àwọn àti America máa ń lẹ́pọ̀ ní pàdípàdé láwọn méjèèjì. Ìlú wo lélẹ̀? Albania ló ń ṣe president Security Council ní month of September. America ló ṣe ní last month. Brazil wà níbẹ̀. Ghana, Japan, France, ó rà pé Mozambique náà wà níbẹ̀. The question is, níbo ni Nàìjíríà? Kí ló dé tí Nàìjíríà ò sí níbẹ̀? The faulty foundation. So in time wo this was yesterday. So wọ́n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn countries, China wà níbẹ̀, Russia wà níbẹ̀. So wọ́n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn countries tí wọ́n máa ń supply ilé ní under Secretary General for the Peace Operation. Ẹ ṣáà mọ àwọn United Nations Peace Mission tó máa ń káàkiri yẹn.
Yes, especially when undeclared by troop and police.
So kí ni mo fẹ́ fààyàn ń bẹ̀? I'm even looking for the full video, but the full video yẹn ó dà ń pé. Alright, kí ni ti sọ̀rọ̀ ní climate G20, Anthony Guterres. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Ó ti travel gan láti Kenya, ó ti lọ sí Cuba, ó ti wà ní India.
Good evening,
and warm welcome to this United Nations House here in Delhi. We have who's here in advance for the G20. He will make some opening remarks, and then we will take your questions. Sir, please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, a very good evening. It is a great pleasure to be back in India for this pivotal G20 summit. And let me begin by expressing my gratitude to India for the warm welcome and my hope that India's presidency of the G20 will help lead to the kind of transformative change our world so desperately needs, in line with the repeated commitment of India to act on behalf of the global South and its determination to pursue the development agenda. And I welcome the focus on one Earth, one family, one future. This phrase, inspired by the Maha Upanishad, finds profound resonance in today's world, not just as a timeless ideal, but as an indictment of our times. Because if we are indeed one global family, we today resemble a rather dysfunctional one. Divisions are growing, tensions are flaring up, and trust is eroding, which together raise the spectre of fragmentation and ultimately confrontation. This fracturing world would be deeply concerning in the best of times, but in our times it spells catastrophe. Our world is in a difficult moment of transition. The future is multipolar, but our multilateral institutions reflect the bygone age. The global financial architecture is outdated, dysfunctional, and unfair. It requires deep structural reform, and the same can be said about the United Nations Security Council. We need effective international institutions rooted in 21st century realities and based on the UN Charter and international law. That is why I've been advocating for bold steps to make those global institutions truly universal and representative of today's realities and more responsive to the needs of developing economies. We have no time to lose. Challenges stretch as far as the eye can see.
All right.
The climate crisis.
Now, Sharon Tewa nílé tí woman tó ń parọ́ jágbàjàgbà fún yín. This is how things unfold. Not kódà tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àti declare. Number one, kóhun ti declare CCTV ṣọ́yìn irọ́ ni gbogbo yẹn. This is the way things operate in a civilized society. Ẹ fẹ́ lọ lóòótọ́, but United Nations kò fẹ́ crisis. Ó fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe campaign. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí government Bọ́lá Tinubu lọ sí United Nations General Assembly. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá náà gbọ́dọ̀ jáde. Now, wọ́n á gbọ́ ti dé Q&A. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ gbọ́
but to put the development agenda in the center of the G20 work.
Thank you. China Global Television, if you could stand up, please. Joe with the CGTN, thanks.
Ṣàrí pé àwọn journalist pọ̀ níbẹ̀ kò ń ṣe jágbajàgba tí Dúpẹ́ Onítìrì tó ń parọ́ fún yín. This is the way things work.
You addressed the challenges for the SDG realization of that, particularly when it comes to developing countries, which is even more vulnerable. But there are worries about the mistrust growing themselves actually that may pull the global south.
The what? The
mistrust. That may pull the global
south
apart. So scholars argue that not only of advanced technology by the North, and also these, as you said, emission rules and also financial issues facing others developing countries, and also.
Tábà ní developing country, Nigeria wà lára wọn. Mo rí gbogbo ìtẹ̀wọlé mo kí àtòbí mi lọ́mọ. Thank you so much, and good afternoon to those of you that have joined us as well. Màá kí gbogbo yín dáadáa in just about a few minutes. I'm not going to bore us with this, but again, it's just a Q&A. I've told you about the United Nations, G20 presently. So you can see. So tó bá wá sọ fún pé UN kan bọ̀, ó máa wá fún ní CCTV. I don't know where all that rubbish is coming from. So I know we are all in a hurry. I fẹ́ country and nísinsìnyí. But again, we hope it will not lead to the other way. Okay, ṣé ìyá ìṣí wà níbẹ̀ ni?
Mr. President, Excellencies, the last year has been another challenge.
Tinubu máa yọ tó bá yà. Ẹran tí woman tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Tinubu máa yọ. But Tinubu ò recall àwọn tó wà ní, ó ti recall gbogbo ambassador, but kò recall àwọn tó wà ní UN torí pé ó máa lọ sí UN, so wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ prepare fún un. But ó máa yọ woman ní ẹran tí. No, ṣé òun tẹ̀ ló fi síbẹ̀ àbí? Yeah, Nigeria ló represent, so Nigeria lè recall ẹ̀ padà. Yeah. Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ gan-an again? Yeah.
The human family. From conflicts and rising geopolitical mistrust, heat waves, fires, and melting ice caused by climate chaos. The rising poverty, inequality, discrimination, and injustice.
So there's a lot of stakeholders that doesn't want Nigeria to break. So let's leave that and then come out again. And now I'm going to play Senator Adeyeye.
It's the credo of our republic. It says unity and faith, peace and progress. The truth is, what?
Peace and progress. Chamari, peace and progress in Nigeria. Senator, I mean, he's a former senator, he's not a present one. Anyway, Adeyeye.
Whatever a man sows,
he shall reap.
The same he will reap.
Okay.
And that goes for a family.
Okay.
That goes for a tribe.
Okay.
That goes for a nation. And that goes for a multinational republic such as Nigeria.
Okay.
When a nation or republic,
yeah, Amina Mohammed, thank you so much. Yeah.
Cannot keep faith with justice,
okay,
and with the truth, it will never achieve unity.
We are looking for unity. But if senator on the red chamber is saying that we can never achieve unity, why?
It will never achieve peace.
Why are we not going to achieve peace? Bye-bye. Odin Komeji, former senator of Osun Central, Senator Adeyeye, Only this federal ní achieve peace and unity. Ó di méjì, ó yá, kí ni kẹta?
And it will never achieve progress.
So báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣoríire? Kí ló ń pè ní progress? Ẹjọ́ kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní progress? Thank you so much. Sonki sọ pé a multinational country like Nigeria, meaning lot of nations. So kí ló ń pè ní pé yàn kò ṣe pé èpè. Kí ló ń pè ní progress ní Yorùbá? Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi sáré ṣe ayọ̀ngbífọ̀ ẹ̀. Kí ló ń pè ní progress? Tí bá sọ pé progress, kí ni meaning ẹ̀? Gbogbo yín ni máa kí mo fi dárúkọ yàtọ̀ sí mo sí mi àtàwọn tó kàn kọ́mẹ̀ntì mo kàn dárúkọ ni. Gbogbo yín ni ṣe máa kí ìlọsíwájú, ìtẹ̀síwájú. So now tí bá sọ fún yín pé ní ìtẹ̀síwájú ẹ mọ̀ fáwọn kan ní Koiki irú ọ̀rọ̀ wo ló ń sọ ìkẹ́ ṣé wọ́n lọ lọ́run ni. Àṣeyọrí mo kí ẹ Azeez ó ní ìlọsíwájú. So tí bá sọ fáwọn èèyàn nísìnyí pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà yẹn àmà ní lọ sí ìlọsíwájú kò sí. Ẹ mọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn máa feel very angry pé kí ni Koiki sọ yìí. But this is a senator on the red chamber. Ó ní kò ní sí unity, kò ní sí progress. Kí ló tún sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan? Kò dẹ̀ ní sí peace. Progress means ìlọsíwájú tàbí ìgbéga. Tí bá sókè ẹ jẹ́ ká lò bí mọ́mú wa Olúwa ti fẹ́ ṣe sọ. Ó ní rí ìgbéga. Irú èpè wo nìyẹn kẹ̀ Koiki kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Àwọn ọmọ tẹ̀ sùúrù náà tó bá tẹ̀ wá tẹ̀ ń control show ẹ̀ wá ní pé níbí. But ṣé in reality ṣé mi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sí? Ẹ mọ̀ pé torí pé òyìnbó ni bàbá ẹ̀ fi ń sọ, but a ti wá gbé padà sí ayọ̀ngbífọ̀. Mo tún ń béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Yoruba people want to go, they should be allowed to go. Àlàáfíà kò ní sí ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, peace. Ìyàwó Grace Olúṣọ̀tọ̀ ti bá mi ṣe ayọ̀ngbífọ̀ ẹ̀. Tí màá jẹ́ sọ pé ìgbéga uplift. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ní church kẹ̀rẹ́ àti ní mọ́ṣáláṣí àti ní àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe àtàwọn church àti àwọn mosque àti gbogbo wa àní may God uplift us. A sọ pé amen. But kò sí progress níbi tá a ti ń sọ pé à ń wá uplift yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àìtí dojú kókó kí ló dé tí kò ṣe ní sí progress. Nǹkan mẹ́ta la kò ṣe dèmú ní nǹkan tí bàbá ẹ̀ sọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ìkòǹṣẹ́ àná ló sọ. So tí bá jókòó síbẹ̀ nísìnyí tó bá yẹ pé wòlíì ni wọ́n pẹ́ ọlọ́run ajá rí gbéga o. But bàbá yẹn sọ pé ẹ lè rí gbéga torí pé Sonki sọ níbẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó ní is a multinational country. Ìlú pọ̀ nínú ẹ̀. But we are living in denial because ìfẹ́ ta ní sí Nàìjíríà ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn á ní o gbọ́dọ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú ẹ but in reality irọ́ ni. Kí ló jẹ́ pé èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú èèyàn? Ìlú náà dà. Ìlú náà dà tá fẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́. Torí pé tẹ bá ní a gbọ́dọ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú wa, the question is ìlú náà dà. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá wa nínú Olúwa tẹ wà lórí ìjókòó. Kọ̀mọ́rí Prophet Ògúndélé lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Àní fojú payín rẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ wà lórí ètò pátápátá. Tí ìbá tẹ̀ tí dárúkọ yín. Mo tún fẹ́ lọ wo kọ́mẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Sonki sọ pé níbo ló wà? Multinational country like Nigeria, meaning lot of nations ló ń bẹ nínú ẹ̀. So why are we living in denial? Nobody disagree with your love for Nigeria, but àwọn tó ń darí Nigeria àti gbọ́ Jonathan lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Senator la tún gbọ́ nísìn, at least a former senator, at least inú red chamber ló jókòó sí. Kí ló wá jì fà tí ó fi sọ pé kò ní sí progress, kò ní sí unity, kò dẹ̀ ní sí peace? Ó yá gbóhùn sókè.
Mr. President, sir, one of us quoted from this constitution and went ahead to make prescription.
The same constitution iná lọ fi dájọ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu nísìn tó fi wọlé. The same constitution tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ pé kò ní sí gbéga, kò ní sí lọ síwájú, kò ní sí tẹ̀síwájú. òun náà lọ fi make a decision fún Bọ́lá Tinubu tó fi perfect ẹ̀ báyìí tóun ló wọlé, which there's nothing wrong, òun ló wọlé, but the fact is tí Bọ́lá Tinubu náà bá ṣe tán the same constitution yìí náà lọ́sì ti fẹ́ lò fẹ́ lòmíì náà, àwa ń wá ìgbéga nínú ìlú náà, níbo la ti fẹ́ rí, níbo la ti fẹ́ rí tẹ̀síwájú, níbo la ti fẹ́ rí progress, unity. How do we get all this in a multinational country like Nigeria? Multinational country. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo Google. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹni tó báyìí tí mo backup YouTube channel bí Koiki Akínrí ẹ láàárọ̀ lórí Star Radio torí pé ẹ follow WD76 Media. Tẹ́ bá ti follow ẹ ibẹ̀ ni live wà. If not, repeat ìta ti ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa rí ta máa upload síbẹ̀. But ẹ bá fẹ́ wò live pé n tó ń lọ ní between 11 and 12 depending on the time zone lọ́dọ̀ tí yín ẹ lọ sí WD76 kẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́. Ibẹ̀ ni a ti máa jáde ọjọ́ Monday. Ẹ kàn rí pé a kàn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ because tó bá pé laptop eléyìí ni mo lò tí mo fi ṣiṣẹ́ yìí mo láti start streaming yẹn látòrí koikimedia màá wá stop ẹ̀, but tó bá yẹ pé the other one ni mo lò mo ní láti start ẹ̀ torí pé ìyẹn nìkan ni mo ṣe síbẹ̀ fún WD76 yẹn. So link yẹn ni mo fi síbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ gbọ́wọ́lé link yẹn kẹ́ follow ẹ̀, á jẹ́ kó easy fún yín láti máa ṣe kíni gbọ́ ibi tí a bá bọ́rọ̀ dé láàrin èmi àti Archie ní àràárọ̀ Monday títí di Friday. But tá bá kọ̀ parí program báyìí nísìnyí ilé bá a kàn máa lọ upload ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ ni. So link yẹn nìyẹn wà straight forward. So fún ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá fẹ́ bí interface ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ ṣe rí lélẹ̀ WD76 ẹ lọ darapọ̀ mọ́. It will make it very easy. Mo wá kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pátápátá mo rí gbogbo ojú yín láì fẹ́ nìkankan sílẹ̀ máa kí yín dáadáa bóyá ká sì máa bá ètò yẹn nìṣó. Now àfẹ́lọ́wọ́ multinational tá bá sọ pé multinational country àbí like Nigeria kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ or multinational state according to Wikipedia or even people are asking n tí yàn bá mọ̀ yàn máa ń béèrè ni mo kí gbogbo ní ìlú Ìbàdàn mo ń bọ̀ wá jàmàlà pẹ̀lú gbẹ̀gìrì ẹ̀sọ́ fún ìyàwó mi kó ṣe kó lu àmàlà àti gbẹ̀gìrì níyàn tẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀wọ́ ìgúnfẹ̀ tó dáa. The People's Republic of China is a multinational state consisting of 56 ethnic groups, with the Han people the largest ethnic group in the mainland China. Now, kí ni Wikipedia sọ? According to Wikipedia, it has been suggested that this article should be split into a new article titled Multi-Ethnic State. So multi-ethnic state or multinational union is a sovereign entity that comprises two or more nations. Cherry friction here. We love Nigeria. Everybody love Nigeria. If not, we were not JJ Kota, Rashidi Yekini, Atlanta 96, Kubukini here. So we love Nigeria. But right now, at Nigeria is one country, is a multinational. Tabanike support we are saying support Koikimedia. We make sure we specify it's voluntary. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ support Yoruba pé máa dáwó sí movement. Tẹ́ bá ṣàti lọ sí YSDN. Wọ́n ní ìdòwò tó pọ̀. I will continue to promote it. Kò ní ní gbèjọ́ pé mi kẹfẹ́ mi lówó màá ní mò rí YSDN níbẹ̀. No, it's the central account. Ẹ rí pé donate button wà níbẹ̀. So, a ṣì máa ṣe another topic lórí multinational yẹn. Because Nigeria is a multi-ethnic state or a lè pè ní multinational state. Igbo wà nínú ẹ̀. Gúrùtù wà níbẹ̀. Eléyìí wà níbẹ̀. Tàbá dẹ̀ lọ wo how many ethnicity are there in Nigeria? Nigeria has 250 ethnic groups. The most populous and politically influential. What the rig you are? What the guy say? What the guy says? Come here. One ní Hausa Fulani at 29%, Yoruba at 21%, Igbo at 18%, Ijaw at 10%, Kanuri at 4%, Ibibo at 3.5%, Tiv at 2.5%. It has also over 500 languages, with English being the official language. Very quick fraud in. Ọlọ́run bẹ̀lẹ́ dì mara kó wa yọ. Wọ́n ti rẹ̀ wá jẹ. Bọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ páwọn èèyàn wa ní wọ̀ tí rẹ̀ wá jẹ tó. Koiki jẹ́ kó túbọ̀ rẹ̀ wá jẹ dáadáa. Wọ́n fún Hausa Fulani ní 25%. Wọ́n fún Yorùbá ní 21%. Wọ́n fún Igbo ní 18%. Wọ́n wá ní 500 languages. Àwa ń wá peace and wá unity. Mo gbọ́dọ̀ close àwọn kan díẹ̀. What an interesting time to be alive. A multinational, èmi kọ́ mo ń sọ in Wikipedia sọ ni o. A multinational state or a multinational union is a sovereign entity. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ send owó sí Kasha kò ṣiṣẹ́, so ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ máa send ẹ̀ sí Kasha. Mo rí ìyàwó Mama Katie ẹ̀ kálẹ̀. Ẹ má send owó sí Kasha kò lọ. I don't know what is going on. Ẹ send ẹ̀ sí PayPal. Tẹ́ bá dé lè send ẹ̀ sí Nàìjíríà. A ní iṣẹ́ tó máa ṣe fún mi níbẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Ẹ jẹ́ tún bẹ̀yẹn kà. Multinational state or multinational union is a sovereign entity that comprises two or more nations or states. This contracts with a nation state where a single nation accounts for bulk of the population. Depending on the definition of a nation, because Nigeria is not a nation. What they call méjèèjì papọ̀ ni. You can, but Hausa is different from Fulani. Ọkọ méjèèjì papọ̀ ni wọ́n ní 29%. Wọ́n ti rí ìgò amọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. A multinational state is usually multicultural or multilingual. Kí ló ń pè ní multilingual èdè? Èèyàn kan sẹ́ni kankan sí mi lórí Twitter. Bèbí yẹn ṣáà sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ bàbàbàbà. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́mú jáde. Sùn lélẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ àgbọ̀n kan tó sọ.
Essence of your language. But it seems like people don't get it. Let me tell you a story. Maybe ọdún méjìlá kan sẹ́yìn, mo wà ní ìlú kan tí wọ́n pè ní Kokoро. The only Spanish-speaking country in Africa, Guinea Equatorial. Very beautiful people, very beautiful culture, very beautiful countries, and love some parts of it. Very beautiful, but they have one thing. They're very
only they have one thing. Kí ni one thing? No,
conservative with their language.
Their language.
They do not. They don't play with it.
They do not. They don't play with their language. Èdè yẹn ni wọ́n wá sọ fún wa pé ẹ gbàgbé Yorùbá, ẹ máa sọ English.
They're gonna let you know. Si tú no puedes hablar español, que tú estás haciendo aquí.
Nígbà tó bá mọ̀ pé ò gbọ́ èdè, kí ló wá gbé ládọ̀ wa?
Ìgbà tó gbọ́ payá, kí ló wá ń ṣe?
Ìgbà tó gbọ́ payá, kí ló ṣe ní Germany? Ìgbà tó gbọ́ payá, kí ló lọ ṣe ní Turkey? Kí ló ṣe ní Cyprus? Kí ló ṣe ní Russia? Kí ló ṣe ní Belgium? Kí ló ṣe ní ìlú tí wọ́n ti sọ English bí UK? Ìyẹn làwa fi ń ṣeré. Mo ní Yorùbá nation, ẹlòmíà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí ni mí ní Yorùbá nation? Èdè yẹn náà ni. Ìyẹn náà nítọ̀ ìtọ́ ń pè gangan tá à ń fẹ́ gangan náà nìyẹn a fẹ́ kọ́ recognize pé èdè wa gangan ni. Ṣé pé that's why it takes a lot of work. Iṣẹ́ ta gbé dání it has to be continuity ni tá a máa fi débi tá à ń lọ. Arábìnrin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ má bìnrin ẹ̀ tẹ́wà níbẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè rí. Arábìnrin tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn ó ní wọ́n wá ń béèrè pé nígbà tó ò gbọ́ èdè kí ló wá ṣe ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa nípa yán. Mo láìkì bó ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ rewind ẹ̀.
No puedes hablar español, que tú estás haciendo aquí. La todo payá, kí ló wá ń ṣe ń gba àwọn. Very strict with it. Ó kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni pé kò sí ibi tó lè wà ní ayé yìí. Tí èdè ẹ tó bá mú ní òkùnkùndùn, aláyé ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ mu. because tó bá yẹ pé wọn ò sọ fún wa pé kí là ń ṣe nínú àwọn tábàgbọ́ pààyà yìí bí òní kọ́ èdè yẹn.
So ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ kọ́ èdè yẹn nítorí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló sì fẹ́ gbé at least for the time being títí tó máa fi rìnrìn àjò míì just like gbogbo wa náà especially àwa tẹ̀ lọ́kì torí pé English speaking country làwa wà but òyìnbó tó wá gbọ́n wọ́n wá sọ fún mi pé kí n tó gba British passport àbí kó tó wá kàwé nílùú yìí tó lọ ṣe English test torí pé wọ́n believe in that English tá à ń sọ. How can somebody tó ti ní English country ló ti ń bọ̀ wọ́n tún wá ní kó lọ ṣe English? Ṣe pé there's a lot of reason why we are saying that it's time to go. I've done 2 hours 30 minutes. Let me open the phone line a little bit for the next half an hour. I'm gonna end the Twitter space here so that lórí Twitter space ẹ lọ join wa lórí another platform. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi the next half an hour. The number is the one on the screen. Let me tabari call. Fine. Tabade rẹ̀ tó bá ní nǹkan tó fi sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tá a ti ń bá bọ̀ yẹn. Half an hour náà ló kù. Àbẹ́ kó ju 3 hours lọ. So that more people can be able to watch it. So mo ti fi lè sí ring that in case tó bá ring tó bá ní fìdí mọ́. So I'll just be doing the program. If I see any call, I'll pick it up. Mo wá kí gbogbo èèyàn wa, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin grandma tẹwà lórí ètò pẹ̀lú wa láti ìyá wa Comfort Adélẹ́yẹ, mo kí mama Katie Otojo Mẹ́ta, mo kí ìyá mi Ògúnní Pick. Mo pronounce orúkọ yẹn dáadáa, tí n bá pronounce ẹ correct me, má bínú. Mo kí Mr. Olúwatìmílẹ́yìn Adédára, Ọmọdámilérè, mo kí Prince Adédàmọ́lá Heritage, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹwà ní gbogbo borderline Ọpẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá Elédùmarè, mo kí T Majek. A lot of you are not lazy, but unfortunately, it is what it is in Nigeria. It has made everybody just trying to survive. Politics, okay. So, imagine a program me lórí multinational. So I'm gonna move swiftly back to. Okay, I don't want to move now because there's a call coming through, and we're gonna take that call before we move further. I'm gonna switch to the speaker so that colleague Borawa Yedada. Ó yá ẹgbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín alàgbà wa tó ń pè.
Ẹ pé tó.
Ìtàn yẹn sà.
Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú.
Fact. Ó lọ́ máa fún yín ní okun àti agbára fún gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀. Very interesting program.
Ẹ ṣe lọ ní sà.
Nǹkan tí èmi kàn fẹ́ sọ sí program yìí náà ni pé ó kí ó dàbí àwọn ti Scotland tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn náà ni.
Scotland.
Àwọn senators wọn.
Lọ́njáde ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Àwọn senators wọn náà jáde náà campaign. And àwọn senators wa tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jẹ́ Yorùbá senators. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ the truth nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé which is right pé báyìí ni nǹkan tó which is normal. But wọn ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ó normal. Ṣé wọ́n á fẹ́ kí ó dìgbà tó wáyé pé tábàbá tó ń lé wọn káàkiri pé tí ọkàn wọn ò ní balẹ̀ kán tó ṣe the normal thing because kò yé mi. Because ó wáyé pé àwọn náà sọ pé ní pé nǹkan táwọn èèyàn wọn fẹ́ lélẹ̀ definitely àwọn náà tán náà máa ní nǹkan ti ń dójú ẹ̀ because mo ìrántí mo ìwà Nàìjíríà gbà sí àwọn náà tán náà tó ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ pàṣẹ lọ́ọ̀ tó yẹ kó fẹ́ àná àwọn pé kán ti kí náà pé
sẹ́ńsọ̀
ṣàríà mo lè wá Nàìjíríà nígbà tí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn wọn sọ pé ṣàríà pé àwọn èèyàn wọ́n tẹ̀lé ní house náà ni the south entirely they have no say wọn ò sọ anything ju pé òkè pé àwọn ni majority anything tí wọ́n bá ń fẹ́ tí wọ́n bá gbé wá sí house wọ́n máa aláwọ̀ ẹ̀ ok afẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa aláwọ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀ ní aláwọ̀ ẹ̀ kọ́tẹ̀ sí tẹ́ndà ẹ̀.
Kọjá ká sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí.
kájẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó fẹ́ sọ.
Kájọ debate lé lórí.
kájẹ̀ debate lé lórí. Kí ló dé tó fi reviews? Are we going to be a slave or àwọn pípín náà dẹ̀ náà ń káàmù wa dáa pé òkè ká má ṣe lè ká má ṣe tọ̀hún ká má jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà ká má jẹ́ ká má fa wàhálà ní south west. Gbàdúrà fẹ́ ká fa wàhálà ní south west kí ló dé tó yẹ pé wọn ò nílè dẹ́dà pé àbí even the northern and also wọ́n mọ̀ pé Yorùbá agitate everybody wọ́n kàn ń sa ìlú ìpò ẹ̀ ni. Kí ló máa tẹ̀kì wọn tó yẹ pé wọn ò nílè sọ pé ókè o àwọn èèyàn àwọn wọ́n tẹ̀ láwọn tẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ kẹ́tẹ̀ gbọ́n kan tó tẹ̀ máa sọ ní house kò tó wáyé pé the northern nísìnyí àwọn tẹ̀ ọmọ agbègbè ni tí wọ́n lọ́wọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ tí àwọn apá tó yẹ pé àti ẹ̀dí gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lórí nǹkan tó ń ṣe wá ó ṣe ń jẹ́ problem àbá because of this wickedness yìí òun náà dẹ̀ ló fa gbogbo eléyìí.
Ó ga ọ.
Òní poverty ti ra òun ti ra gbé jẹ́ sí ìwé ẹ̀sìn.
Ok. Argument tí mo máa ń sọ náà ẹ ṣe gan nìyẹn mo ṣe sọ pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa àtàwọn ọba àwọn ló ń dá ìrìn àjò ìdúró àwọn méjì yẹn péré ni wọ́n ń dá ìrìn àjò yẹn dúró. Èyí tí bàbá wa tó pè tán ní tó sọ ẹ rí i pé ẹja àti ìkíni ìjọba ariwo ọyọ ó ń ṣe tiẹ̀ náà ní sí bàbá mi. Mo kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ mo kí bàbá kí tó yẹ mo kí mọ́mì mi grandma first bank ẹ bá ń kí àwọn wọ̀nyí. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ dá sétò náà nọ́mbà kan tí a máa ń lò náà ni +44 74 04 405 917 ìyẹn ni code UK +44. Mo kí àwọn Veronica. The North will always have their way. Nigeria is in their hands. But Nigeria is no longer in their hand because we have, we cannot say Tinubu is a Yoruba man. Ṣé Tinubu lè pull certain things back to now allow the dissolution of Nigeria? That will be another topic. Now that Tinubu is there, can he pull certain things? Àwọn kan tẹ̀ sọ pé no, Tinubu cannot help in the facilitation of the dissolution of Nigeria. Mo ti fún yín ní evidence kan rí pé ìlú kan wà tó ń pè ní Indonesia àti East Timor. President wọn níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ó ti kú nísìn under 700 days ló fi allow referendum fún East Timor tí East Timor fi dìlú lẹ́ni ní May 2002. Yeah, I'm right there. East Timor ti ń jà pé káwọn dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè for 30 years òkú ti sùn lọ́wọ́ ti para wọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti sàn. But nígbà tí arákùnrin yẹn dé ó change certain things ó dẹ̀ allow pé kí East Timor kọ́ fún wọn ní referendum yẹn dẹ̀ allow kí East Timor kó lọ. Ẹ wo tí àwọn ará Scotland screen tẹ̀ ń wò níwájú yìí every age group tó wà under 65 years old ní Scotland lénìí they are backing independent. So àwọn tó wà between age 16 and 24 they are saying yes. Àwọn tó wà okay, let me take that again. Age 16 to 24 years old wọ́n sọ pé yes àwọn fẹ́ independent of Scotland at 64%. Àwọn tó wà between 25 and 34 àwọn náà sọ pé yes at 61%, but àwọn 39 sọ fáwọn ò lọ. So kò síbi tí àníra àwọn kan tó máa náà fẹ́ lọ àwọn kan náà máa náà lọ. Kódà àwọn tó wà between 16 and 24 àwọn 36% sọ pé no àwọn sì fẹ́ dúró láàrin union yìí tó ń pè ní Great Britain. Àwọn 35 to 44 55% wọ́n náà wọ́n fẹ́ lọ yes while 45% said no. Àwọn 45 to 54 àwọn náà sọ pé yes at 51% while 49% said no. Àwọn tó wà between 55 and 64 àwọn náà sọ pé yes àwọn fẹ́ lọ at 53% while 47% said no. So ìbéèrè tí mò ń bi àwọn tiwa náà nísìnyí pé Yoruba people want to go, they should be allowed to go, but after 30 election tó nísìn kí ni èròǹgbà yín lórí Nàìjíríà? Mo kí bàbá wa testimony. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lórí ètò pẹ̀lú wa. Bàbá wa Ọmọ́tọ̀ṣọ́ Ọláwùmí mo kí bàbá wa Múrínì Ọ̀sẹ́ni mo wá kí gbogbo yín ẹni Ọlọ́run dá. Azeez méjì ló wà lórí ètò ìkan Miami ìkan Shakiru mo kí ẹ Jacob Ìjáyà mo mọ̀ pé wà lórí ètò. A ti play program tẹ̀ ṣe lánàá tí ẹ send audio yẹn but ẹni kí n convert ẹ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí. Mo kí bàbá wa Ọládìméjì mo kí ìyàwó Victoria Wọlábí Alájà Sherifat Agbábíàká mo wá kí màmá wa Ajawai Alájà Baruwa mo kí gbogbo àwọn mùsùlùmí tó ń bẹ ní gbogbo àgbáyé títí dé Saudi Arabia. Èmi ò jàjẹ ẹ̀sìn ìyẹn ni mo ṣe gbé ọ̀rọ̀ Tani Ọlọ́run lọ títí torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ àti ká lọ́ti ń dá wà láàrin sílẹ̀ ọlọ́run àbá wa yọta ni ọlọ́run kúrò nínú ewu tó wà mú kí àwa gbé mi lékè ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹgbọ́n mi láti Dallas àbí Texas àlàáfíà.
Ẹ̀fẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta.
Ọjọ́ kan máa pẹ́.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Now we are going back to what you have always been saying. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ń lọ ẹ má jà tán àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ènìyàn diplomacy nípa it can and it will never work. Ẹ má jà tán àwọn. Ṣé rí máa tán pè ní Tinubu gbogbo yẹn underrate ẹ̀. Bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ó ti kó everybody sábẹ́ and I really feel bad for the so-called youth. Mo really feel bad fún wọn gan, the younger ones. Number one, ṣẹ́ni tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ independence ìlú ilé tó ń bá ìyàn tá a máa ṣe clean. They are confused. They are born into slavery. Their parents raise them into slavery. They are living into slavery. A lot of them, a whole lot of them, larger percentage of our people, they have never lived a good life. Good life. They don't know what is called good life. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ní ìgbàgbà tó dé látó lajú pé ṣé bí ayé ṣe léèrè. Gbogbo àwọn bàbá Adébóyè ìlú they are working together with our politicians. Ṣé ẹni tí gbogbo ẹ bá ti fẹ́ lé tó ti ń gbóná wọn lọ fún wọn mẹ́sẹ̀jì lọ́pọ̀ orí tọ́jú ní wọn á bu omi títí wọn á bù fún wọn lọ́kàn wọ́n dẹ̀ láyé wọn jẹ́ lọ. As at today, ní 21st century, tí bàbá Adébóyè ṣe máa sọ fún yẹn, nǹkan máa pray, dollar will come, dollar will come. Ṣé prayer náà fi ń mú kí náírà ó lọ sókè kí dọ́là wálẹ̀? But how do you explain to these people? Níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ yìí, let me tell you, if you don't go out and figure out, there is nothing that will happen. Another thing is that ṣé ẹni bọ̀bọ̀ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n tún ṣe kíní kẹta ń pè ní oògùn àti black magic gidigidi gan. They have put people in serious bondage. Everybody is confused. They are helpless. They don't even know what to do. So it's like what to lock everybody in parlor. And let me tell you, whether American, whether European, whether people, they love it that way. Because tá a bá gba ilẹ̀ wa gan ìgbẹ́ gangan látó lè ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe nílé ayé. That is why we can have our pride and glory back. I am telling you, please look at me now. I'm a Yoruba guy. Adaperawa, ọmọ Nigeria. Let me tell you what happened to you. For all of you, especially the Igbos, why are we deceiving ourselves? As of India, we are yá sí ojú ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó kì í ṣe yẹn ní àkíníkan nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹtí lọ sí ìyẹn tó ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bí apààyàn padà. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. We don't like ourselves. They are not the same people. Let me tell you what happened to my son. My son is a Boy Scout member, US Boy Scout member. During the summer, they went for Boy Scout, camp. When the man put one in the age, it's a week, camp program. It's 11 years. So like the program ran from Sunday to Saturday, like on the Wednesday, like 4 days of the clinic. So a man group so they said they were, but they see black in there. That's very funny. Black of Bombay, nígbà tí wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n wá láwọn wà ní ibì kan the boy came back to me wọ́n wà ní ibì kan so wọ́n wá ń put they put them because they give them task just like military camp kìnìún they give them task wọ́n máa ń put wọn méjì mẹ́ta wọ́n á put am only before then the guy just came to me the boy came to me and said are you from Nigeria? My son said yeah he said okay that what language do you speak Igbo? My son said, no, it's Yoruba. Okay, you are Yoruba. He said the boy left him. Fortunately, ẹni tó wà ní ìtajà ọ̀gá tó kàn fún ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ training kan ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí. He did from the same zone with that boy. So he knows things that is an African. So bó ṣe wá sí wọn, àwọn akọ you should go out. So wá pè boy, wọ́n sọ, because you know him before why? Go and meet your Nigerian brothers. The church go out. He said that boy now said, no. I don't want to go with him. I don't trust him.
My boss said, he look at WhatsApp. The man said, what? He said, what? He said, yeah, I don't want to go with him. I don't trust him. Do you know they have to call and other people not sit there for my father? I want to say, okay, you know what? You go with this, you go with this. When my guy, when my son came back, people were thinking that see what that is I don't know. I never met him before. In fact, he's doing the other Nigeria. So at the camp here, and the boy is just 12 years old. Can you imagine? And that's some of it don't talk to me here. People say, well, sorrow. People say, well, okay, you know what? Don't feel bad. People say, well, what they call Nigeria. Only you know that I used to follow this Yoruba nation. That's how we get our only is scared of you. But you don't worry. Let anybody go back to that. Don't worry. When it is your turn, when they tell you that your people are liars, they are deceivers, they are betrayers, don't worry. Don't tell them that it's here. I told my dad, don't worry. I said they are jealous. I said you know that when they give you that, you will think it's that. Only they are jealous of me, that's why. And now I expect you that Nigeria, they have a lot of people. They are not defending. I expect you. So that doesn't at that point, I've never thought myself and talk about or also about I've never thought it was just the point. Not imagine okay, please remember practical for the question example. You know the first program where I don't trust you. And you don't show you that just speaking for the first time. And I am very sure only to Nigeria changing everywhere because I don't know why Nigeria don't really join that. Can you imagine? So why is it that Nigeria? We are not the same thing. We don't see so much when our cultures are not the same, our values are different. Why are we doing that myself to talk Nigeria? Why are you that to be or be is also a criminal? You know what? That's not what they can't to go out. Oh, yeah, that's what you want to make that much of they should know that they will pursue. Because what is obeying that is part of the elite.
Ben.
Yeah, it's part of the elite. But you know, anybody that is fighting for Nigeria, they are all criminals. Whether they are all criminals. Nobody from Nigeria to take Nigeria is a lot of food. That's what these people don't do. This is your pastor over Nigeria today. Pastor didn't give the people they cannot do Nigeria today. They don't want Nigeria to pay. They're just in business. When Nigeria is only with that and using money and the thing, you should pass your part, get a job and go. Nigeria is a thing that they're going to do. Nobody wants to pay. Nobody needs to Nigeria to pay. So this is therefore the direct and begin to fight for the freedom of Nigeria. That is when it can become strong. Look at them, the one which is already in the total system to live from a time they want the country to do. They are just using them. So they are not getting let's stop all this Nigeria and the text something like one Nigeria. That is not like them. Somebody is
ṣe gan ni ẹ ṣe gan ni mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa màá sẹ́ǹdì ẹni tó ń béèrè fídíò bàbá wa Adépọ̀jù yẹn màá sẹ́ǹdì sí i ṣe rí àwòrán tẹ́ ń wò níwájú yín èyí tó ṣẹ̀ dé sí Àpápá lẹ̀ ń rí yẹn ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níbẹ̀ má bínú ẹ̀dẹ̀ rí nǹkan tí mo fi wọ̀n that is the latest coming from Àpápá ẹja tó ń gbé wá láti Northern Ireland lọ sí Nàìjíríà inú tẹmọ ó máa ń jẹ́ kó pẹ́ tó yìí láti 2022 wọ́n ló di 2023 kó tó expire problem wà Nàìjíríà tó ń ṣe kékeré ẹja tẹ́ ń rí ẹja Titus tó wà lórí screen yìí àbí mackerel bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá mi gbé mi lékè ẹ ṣe gbọ́n mi. Bàbá Ọláwálé Àlàbí, Mr. Perry, ìyá wa Florence Adéọ̀sùn Balógun mo fi tọ̀tọ̀ ọmọ kékeré náà. Ondo State lómi tó dáa but a lè ṣe ẹja síbẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn wa láti jẹ. Àwa ń gbé ẹja wá láti Northern Ireland. Wọ́n wá kó sínú 40-foot refrigerator container. Àwa ń rìnrìn àjò láti Northern Ireland. Àwa lọ Nàìjíríà. Àwọn èèyàn wá gbà àwọn tó ń tẹja. Àwọn wholesaler wá lọ dà sínú freezer wọn. Àwọn retailer wá ṣẹ̀ máa lọ rà díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ìwà wa rán ìyàwó ẹ̀. Èmi dẹ̀ ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́. Ìyàwó àdẹ̀ lọ ra ilé wálé fún ẹ. Nǹkan gbé wá láti tà. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ká máa supply àwọn. Ó ṣe wá di pé àwọn ló ń supply àwa. Ọba Elédùmarè á tú wa lẹ̀ nínú wàhálà tá a kóra wa sí. But èmi mọ̀ pé bó pẹ́ bóyá everybody will wake up more than where we are presently. The agenda is to keep us far below par. Mo ní pọ̀nmọ́ tẹ̀ ń jẹ wọ́n ṣẹ̀ deliver sí Àpápá from Sudan. Wọ́n tún dárúkọ àwọn ẹja iná wọn máa ń wá láti Japan. Panla máa ń wá láti Norway. Family business ni àwọn tó ní kinní. Mo ti lọ check wọn out. 1986 àwọn èèyàn ní pray fún Nàìjíríà kò pray. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá mi Kọ́lá wọlé panla tá à ń jẹ ní Nàìjíríà Norway lọ tún kó wá. Mo lè show yín ẹ máa ní láti lọ sórí YouTube àbí kẹ́ lọ sí orí Facebook. Ẹ mọ̀ pé normally máa ń pín sórí another screen but I didn't do that today. Ọ̀tẹ̀jà mo ti fi wọ̀nyí àwọn tó wá láàárọ̀ mo ti fi wọ̀nyí láàárọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ díẹ̀ ní ìṣó. Wọ́n lélẹ̀ ẹja yẹn lélẹ̀. Àpápá ló fi sẹ́ndẹ̀ lè sí mi. Àpápá èyí tó ṣẹ̀tù dé. Ìjọba Italy mú kí we're just 8 minutes to the end of the program. I don't know. How did we get to where ẹja tá à ń jẹ? Northern mo lọ check company 19 same family náà ló wà nínú business yẹn. Àwọn ni secretary àwọn ni director. 1986 ló dá sílẹ̀. Ní enough time more but the next program màá lọ sórí website wọn ẹ̀rí gbogbo. So ẹja tẹ̀ ń rí èyí tó ṣẹ̀ dé ni mò ń sọ fún yín o. Tí bá ní ṣẹ̀ dé kò ṣe púpọ̀ at least pẹ̀lú páálí àti everything. Picture tẹ̀ ń rí Àpápá ló ti send ẹ̀ sí. Àpápá ní port wa ẹja tá à ń jẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Adẹ̀ni alómi. Ó ní agbára gan. Ìyẹn mo ṣe sọ fún yín pé ìta ló ti ń control Nàìjíríà. Ìyẹn kan lára àwọn ọmọ wa ní that is what we are eating o ọ̀gá mi. Òkè ẹja tẹ̀ ń jẹ lélẹ̀ nísìn. Grandma Felicia ní pàápàá pọ̀ ọ̀gbẹ́ni tí wọ́n ta nípa ta ní ìgbà kan. I don't know. Ọkàn dump everything sí Nàìjíríà. Ó wà painful gan. Ṣé a lè báwo ló ṣé ó difficult láti ṣẹja láti breed ẹja? Mo ń sọ láàárọ̀ àwọn kan bá mi ágè pé north lọ ti ń kó pọ̀nmọ́ wá. Pọ̀nmọ́ mélòó ló ń kó wá láti north? Gbogbo tó ń wọnú náà Àpápá ló ń dórí desk mi. Èyí tí bá fi sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lórí ni mo sọ lórí ẹ̀. Gbogbo tó ń jáde ní airport gbogbo góòlù yìí tó ń kó jáde wà lọ́wọ́ mi. Àti airline àti gbogbo dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì. Ọwọ́ dìgbà tẹ́ni ẹ bá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ni mo lè release information. Ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi báyìí. Gbogbo gold tó jáde kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀ṣun state bẹ̀ lọ ti ń kó wá. Yeah, Osun State. We're in a big mess. But Ganjude àti Tinubu ti ní ẹ má worry. Ẹ pé Ganjude gbogbo wọn ló ń sùn àmọ́ tí wọ́n fún wọn lánàá ní àbíjẹ pàdéjọ Wednesday. Gbogbo wọn ló ń sùn ní court. Everybody knows that we are on the right, but they are not ready to let go. One more power lórí ẹ̀tọ́. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí gbogbo ẹni tó bá send anything sí cash app kò ní lọ. It might bounce back. I don't know why. But you can use other platforms to support us. Mr. Perry Mokin. So I'm going to wasile. But we produce pomo in Ijebu. I need to call láti talent and produce yourself. I want to be behind the business ilé mi sọ fún in Nigeria. Gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ tí lọ́ máa ń kó lọ. Tó bá ti kó àwọn yẹn dé. Ìjẹ̀bú náà máa ń kó lọ ọwáṣẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Yẹmí Fátókẹ́ mo kí ọwáṣẹ́ sún láti sọ di ọ̀mù tọ́ṣẹ̀ náà máa pín káàkiri. Ọ̀ṣun State góòlù tó ti kúrò náà Ọ̀ṣun State ó ń ṣe kékeré mo kò ń ṣe nísìnyí la máa release irú information yẹn. Ìlú tó ń lọ airline tó ń pìkẹ̀ ní weight by weight ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi. What is genuine gan? If I tell you kind of business going on that Pomo, Mr. Koiki, then àwọn tó wà in the business ló ń fún mi ní information yìí, Mr. Koiki. Wàhálà takọ. The problem tó dẹ̀ ní nísìnyí pé wọ́n rí enough dollar láti fi operate. They're struggling láti raise dollar. Nígbà tó ń ṣe Dangote. Òkè ọ̀rọ̀ panla tí ẹ sọ ni mò ń dá sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, panla pọ̀ ní agbani tí wọ́n ń tà ní ìgbà kan. Ondo State should be the bulk because river line wà l'Ondo, omi tó jẹ́ pé fresh water. Ṣé gbogbo pọ̀mọ́ tẹ̀ ń sọ pé wọ́n ṣe níjẹ̀bú yẹn ìta ló ti kó wá? Wọ́n kàn supply àwọn yẹn tó ń produce ẹ̀. Gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìsọ yẹn ìyá mi gbé mi lékè ó ń ṣe inú Ìjẹ̀bú gangan ìta lọ́tún kó wá àwọn tó ń kó wọ Nàìjíríà ló ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní bá sọ̀rọ̀ èmi náà ní agent káàkiri so that's unfortunate wọ́n ti mess up Nàìjíríà gan bọ́tẹ́ mọ̀ bí táwọn kan bá ti ń jẹ irú èédú nísìn ó yẹ kí àwa ló yẹ ká máa supply gbogbo àgbáyé lè dú business tó dáa ni èédú. Charcoal because tó bá lọ sí irú gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń lọ sí gbogbo àwọn restaurant tó bá ń lo grill tó bá ti ń lo grill àwa lè ká máa supply wọn lè dún ní gbogbo àgbáyé àwọn kan ti sọ fún mi nígbà kan kàtẹ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yorùbá nation ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ wà very careful you start something wà lọ di olè lọ di òpùrọ́ anything can go wrong ìlú tó wà ìbọn ni bàbá yẹn sọ bàbá Adépọ̀jù. Even people that wants to do business with each other, at the end of the day, they mess you up. Like you could even there's a that about the UK. Táwọn rí tán fi kàn sí ní epo pupa tó fẹ́ gbé jáde. Ẹ ṣáà rí máa yẹn, bàbá yẹn, ẹ̀yà wòlíì ìdẹ̀nà àbí kankan. Wọ́n ti fi kankan sí máa bẹ́ epo yẹn. So there's a lot of problems in Nigeria. Ẹ̀kan pọ̀ wá láti South Africa. So problem yẹn pọ̀ gan. So kò sí trust. Hello caller igbó sókè.
Hello Mr. Koiki.
À ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín go ahead, à ń gbọ́ yín sà.
So mo fẹ́ rán létí ìlú tí pala ẹ̀ wá àtẹ́jọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Ondo State ẹ̀. Ṣé bá ti tó kìgbà omi tó sọ̀mọ́ ìgbọ́kọ̀dá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pala ẹ̀ wá. Adé sọ́fì tó yapa ọmọ òde rẹ̀ lè mi. Ṣé ti ọmọdé rẹ lè mú ọmọdé rẹ ló sọ̀rọ̀
màmá mi kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ pátá yẹn fún mi tipẹ́tipẹ́ ọmọ Ondo ni wọ́n.
Sọ́fì tó wà ní ibi tẹ́ ẹ dárúkọ ẹ̀ lóòdó ṣèkì ẹ̀ ní Òkìtìpupa lọ sí Ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ sí Ìgbọ́kọ̀dá pala tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ no be small thing. Ṣé not this much o, tẹ́ bá dé ibù tẹ́ bá ti dé ìlú ẹ̀ báyìí ẹ máa rí àwọn màálù torí tó yapa tó ọ̀dẹ́ kẹ́ẹ̀dì kan ní wọ́n ẹja tó ń mọ́nítọ̀ mi yẹn. Ní tí mo bá ń sọ ọmọ òde rè ibẹ̀ mo ti bàbá mi sí láti ẹ̀. Ṣé kí
àgbọ̀yé sà.
So o fẹ́ kí sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti dá sí pé kí n pè é kí ẹ bá lè ẹ mọ̀ bóyá ẹ mọ̀ ẹ fẹ́ lè mọ information ń pa ẹ̀ dáadáa o. Láti jẹ́ kí ẹ bẹ̀ pé kọ́ta ní síbẹ̀ not be small thing. Wọn ò yà sí ẹ rárá o.
Kàn bẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ ẹ ṣe gan bàbá mi.
Nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀ tó yà pàtì kan ẹ wo pípẹ́ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lásán.
Nǹkan bẹ 10 years gbogbo àtàwọn àtàwọn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ máa padà sílé ọmọ ni wọ́n bá declare Yorùbá nation pé ọmọ àpá máa pull out.
Wọ́n kò wọ́n ṣèkà ẹ̀ ní.
Deliberately ni.
Wọ́n bá declare lẹ́nu mọ́ pẹ́rù mi kí ni mo mú lù yìí? Kí ni mo mú?
Mo ní wọ́n ti ná £1 million lórí ìwà látà àwọn Júù wọ́n lè fi ṣeré bó ṣe wà yẹn. Láti ọdún ti wà níbi iṣẹ́ yẹn over £1 million wọ́n ti invest ní cash.
Tẹ́ bá débi tí mo sọ ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá dé àwọn eré tí mo sọ ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá dé obi yẹn tẹ́ bá dé àwọn nǹkan tó wà nú ẹ̀ lásán. Àwọn lédà ló ṣe wá o àwọn ọlọ́run ṣe wá àwọn fúnra là ń ṣe ra wa. Kó tí mo kọ̀ fẹ́ sọ ní ẹ̀ka èso ogun ẹ̀ máa bí.
A lè make it but omi ẹ̀ wà tí panlá ń bẹ tó lè ṣe but the problem is wọ́n ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ló wà ní pé wọ́n láti make it. Ibi gbogbo àwọn tó ń ibi mo ti wo documentary kan lárí ní Norway inú omi náà ti máa kọ́kọ́ gbé ẹja ni wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ pull ẹja yẹn jáde náà tó bá ti lè pull ẹja tó ń ṣe pálá yẹn ó wá ní process tó máa lọ nínú production unit mo ti wo documentary yẹn rí but unfortunately wọ́n máa ní ẹ pé àwọn kankan wà pé the problem táwọn ní ni pé mo mọ̀ pé Norway is a very icy country mo mọ̀ pé argument ẹ̀ máa fi pull out nìyẹn but níbi tí technology délé ni àníṣe panla yẹn wọ́n lè ṣe ní Nàìjíríà but unfortunately it is what it is. Àwọn governors wa tó bá ti mú payán wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀ láwọn ọkàn ṣẹ́rífò táwọn ń ṣe nísìnyí wọ́n kàn fi wá rẹ́rìn ni bẹ́ẹ̀ máa kí n go into details. Kó tó fẹ́ kó mo pàdé bàbá Adébánjọ wọn àbá yẹn lọ sọ gbogbo àwọn mo mọ bí tí gbogbo àwọn governors wa kọ̀ọ̀kan ibi tí ọkàn wọn wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation kò ń ṣe fún public consumption. Gbogbo governor ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pátá Ọlọ́run á fi ètò sí wọn lọ́kàn. One year, even in Norway, there are only 2 regions you can only dry panla.
It's a dark blue one.
More documentary.
It's a dark blue one.
So that's a very fresh mind, Megan. You must have finished the office in Matulot. More documentary. So, Muki will go and conceal. Oh, do I go and put it together?
I mean, where you going?
All right, no problem. So, I can't marry you. About the strength. Àpàdà wà. Kò sójà kì í sùn.
We're going to America.
Sójà kì í sùn Ọlọ́run. Mo jókòó báyìí mo fẹ́ wo Simon Ekpa. Program tó ṣe lánàá. Mo rẹ̀ ti dóòzì lọ. Ìyá mi máa wọlé ní. Baálé rẹ̀ ti sùn. Mo ní sùn báwo. Mo sọ pé sójà kì í sùn. Mo rẹ̀ jú ni. Oríṣìíríṣìí sọ pé ó máa jáde pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn nígbà tó parí Star Radio mo ní mo fẹ́ relax díẹ̀ nígbà tí mo jẹun tán gbàgbọ́dọ̀ lọ relax díẹ̀ so tí bá lè padà wá lálẹ́ á padà wá kákọ̀ tó ṣe fàájì Ọlọ́run bá wà pẹ̀lú wa kò ní fi wá sílẹ̀ ó sáàdì ọkẹ́ yẹ kí n sáré gbé kọ́ọ̀lù yìí ó yẹ gbóhùn sókè ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
ló fi gbà pé.
ń gbọ́ yín.
káàsì
sá.
Ẹgbẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣé ìwà lórí ètò.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n àyè lásán wà lórí ẹ̀. Miss Gold mo kí ẹ.
Mo ní pé kí n dá sí díẹ̀ lórí mo ṣe wọlé náà. Ẹ wo Ọlọ́run ṣàtúntò wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà bó ṣe ń lọ kò in fact mi ò lè wait kí Nàìjíríà kó explode ẹ̀gbọ́dà. Mi ò lè wait kó tiẹ̀ explode tó bá máa dùn kó dùn tó bá anything tó bá máa fà kàfi lọ.
tó máa fà.
Ọlọ́run àkóso àwọn politicians ọ̀nà.
There is no point, bàbá mi. There is no point. Tó dìgbà tí wọ́n gbogbo ìbọn jà wá, wọ́n gbogbo ibi jà wá, wọ́n gbogbo owó jà wá, wọ́n gbogbo ìṣẹ́ jà wá, wọ́n gbogbo ìyà fi jà wá. Kí wọ́n máa dúró ṣe kí gbogbo kí ló tún kù? Kí ló tún kù? Kákan máa dúra wa jẹ lókun sí. Bọ̀ mo ṣe ń sọ nǹkan kan. Tẹ bá mọ plan àwọn bíbú yìí, mò ń tẹnu mọ́. Àwọn Yíbò mi ní parọ́ fún mi ká pé Yíbò ti kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo ìtọ́ ṣe yẹn, wọ́n kàn ń try láti pàṣẹ yẹ pé bóyá ó lè wọ́ọ̀kì. Yíbò ti kúrò. Mò ń sọ fún yín. Wọ́n ti kúrò torí pé tẹ bá gbé nǹkan táwọn Fúlàní yìí ṣe. Wọ́n ń ṣe wípé táwọn lè ráyè kọ́ńkà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá díẹ̀. Ìgbà tó bá ráyè ṣe é tán. Wàláì àwọn àti Yíbò níjọ jókòó sórí tébù kọ́sí sọ pé kí Yíbò máa lọ torí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún àwọn olùṣe fún Yíbò. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń wọlé sí ara nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi dájà lẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Kwara. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi gbalẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń ṣe bọ̀ ní South West díẹ̀díẹ̀. Wọ́n ti di lòtọ́ sẹ́kù wọ́n lọ ń tún òjẹ́ sí pé orúkọ Mùsùlùmí kan orúkọ kíníkan. Fine, tí ìlú bá fẹ́ tóòrùn gbúdọ̀ fọ rẹ̀ ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn fífún ẹjọ́ kí ni Fúlàní fẹ́ fi fíìsì fún wa? Nípa wọn dá. Kò sí nǹkan kan, wọ́n wá fẹ́ lu ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn. Àwọn ọmọ ìyá wọn tó wá jẹ́ Yorùbá náà. Nígbà òkè ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ kó rí wọn pé ṣé Fúlàní ló ní ẹ̀sìn tẹ̀sìn? Àwọn kọ́ Saudi Arabia ló ní. Saudi Arabia kì í ṣe Fúlàní. Why tẹ̀ fi ń tẹ̀lé wọn? Why tẹ̀ fi ń tẹ̀lé wọn? Ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́mọ̀ ìyá yín nú ẹ̀sìn. Wọ́n ń pa wá, wọ́n ń pa òkú. Wọ́n ń pa gíga, wọ́n ń pa Yorùbá, wọ́n ń rẹ́ àwọn ìyá wa, wọ́n ń pa àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, wọ́n ń kidnap àwọn èèyàn wa, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbé wọn sínú gbọ́mọ́ dẹ̀ ń pa wọn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ máa jáde kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Torí ẹ̀sìn, ọmọ ìyá yín ń pààyàn nú ẹ̀sìn. Inú yín dẹ̀ ń dùn, wọ́n ń pa ọmọ. Ẹni pé ọmọ ìyá yín nú ẹ̀sìn, ọmọ ìyá yín tó wá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyá kan ló mọ bàbá kan ló lè fi yín. Torí àwa Yorùbá, ọmọ ìyá kan àti bàbá kan ló bí wa. Tó bá ṣàfi jẹ́ pé Yorùbá ni ẹ́, tó ń ṣe àtọ̀hún ìwà, tó ń ṣe pé nítorí pé Yorùbá àti Fúlàní, no. Tó ń ṣe Yorùbá àti Haúsá, no. Tó bá ti jẹ́ pé Yorùbá ni bàbá àti ìyá ẹ̀ ní, ọmọ ìyá kan náà àti bàbá kan náà ni wá. Torí pé ìyá kan bàbá kan ló fún Yorùbá tó fi di pé a pọ̀. Tí wá ló dé jẹ́ fi ń fi ẹ̀sìn fi dà wá rú.
Àti ta ní gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn yẹn àti ta ní kò ṣe nílé. Problem tó wá láti.
Ọmọ nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn. Ẹ mú mi mọ́ fún ìwọ yẹn. Ewu bí báyẹn ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ gàràgàrà tó ṣe ń lalẹ̀.
Ìwọ́n ti fẹ́ dárúkọ gbogbo wọn. Ẹ̀dá àrà fún wọn sílẹ̀. I'm not interested in every one of them. So lásìkò bá tó.
Ẹ jọ ẹ̀yin Yorùbá, nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn o. Wọ́n bá ti lè ráyè tí wọ́n wọlé sí wa rárá díẹ̀díẹ̀. Yíbò máa lọ o. Mo sọ ń jọ sí mo ní pé Yíbò máa ṣáájú Yorùbá kúrò Nàìjíríà. Torí pé à ń fi àyè gbà wọ́n bí ẹni pé Nàìjíríà ti wà òkè. Àdẹ̀sí kò ń ṣe ìyẹn ò kì í ṣe pé Yorùbá náì. Yorùbá is accommodative. Yorùbá is generous. Yorùbá is àdì. Àgọ̀ ni wọ́n ń pè. Stupidity òun ni wọ́n ń pè. Nígbà tábà ní ìgbéra wa sókè káwa náà dìde ká face anybody. Because èmi ò mọ bí Fúlàní ò kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà débi tó fẹ́ sọ pé northern part of Nigeria ló wà wọ́n sí Nàìjíríà. Haúsá gan tó jẹ́ gan bí wọ́n dá kọ́ṣe orúkọ tó ń ṣe ìfún wa. Nígbà tó bá yá ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ Fúlàní Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó gbọ́ Fúlàní Haúsá. Ṣé nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn? Ṣé nǹkan tó fẹ́ lórí ilẹ̀ wa nìyẹn? Adẹ̀díkẹ́ dìde ṣé dandan ni wọ́n Nàìjíríà ni? Nigeria is dead on arrival.
And stop now, I'm not continue.
Nigeria ti kú. Ẹ̀kọ́ ń pàṣẹ ẹni.
No problem. Ẹ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ láṣẹ ìdìbò rẹ̀. Tó ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ibi tí a máa rí ètò yẹn mọ torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan míì wà tí èmi náà tó fẹ́ lọ farabalẹ̀ gbọ́. Mo kí ẹ wá rí sista Gbémilékè, mo kí gbogbo ìyá wa, ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, grandma Felicia, ìgbẹ̀yìn grandma jókòó sí bíbá ẹ bá ti kó ọmọ ẹni sí ẹ ti lọ gbọ́tẹ̀ lómi. We won't stop educating ourselves, and I think slowly and slowly olóṣèlú wa they'll be able to understand our own perspective ibi táwa náà rò sí bí àwọn tí rò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí bàbá mi mú international bí àwọn tí rò lọ síbi táwa ń rò sí but I'm sure with time tó pọ̀ ní pẹ́ mọ́ they will look into it that way. Always love Godchild. Thank you so much. All our beautiful sisters, our aunties, our mothers, only bakers. Go alore to slowly to all about it. Thank you so much, Madada. Moki gbogbo yin. Enti badaro ke ma se binu. Ẹ̀yin tèmi lórí Mix LR. Comrade Plan B sọ pé Biafrans are not only bitter but very ready. Or bitter go. Happy games, okay. And the rest of those of you, allow Baba. Gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé wa ẹ̀yin ní koikimedia o. We've done very well again. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sẹ́ jẹ́ kí n tún share líǹkì channel wa méjèèjì ẹ tẹ̀lé channels yẹn láti fi encourage wa àbí ẹ̀ǹkọ́ yẹn náà encourage wa ni so ẹ jẹ́ kí n share link méjèèjì yẹn fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí platform lálẹ́ torí ilẹ̀ ti ṣú níbòmíì ẹ follow wa lórí ẹ̀ torí iṣẹ́ wà àfi ṣe. Àwọn ọmọ wa lọ sí Erin Ìjẹ̀ṣà waterfall on our koikimedia team. You know, there's a lot that we can do, but Taba need enough resources. Abdullahi Muke, Taba need enough resources is very difficult. Because the media don't need the resources. Owó mi náà kémi náà máa ṣe so much, but we are managing the resources that we have. Títí tí ọba Elédùmarè máa fi ṣí ọ̀nà. Tàbá ti gba tó bá gbé Nàìjíríà ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni, I can be a travel agent. Tí màmá ní káwọn èèyàn wá sí Nàìjíríà. But Nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́ UK tí mo wà yẹ kí lè set up travel agent kí wọ́n máa ní ó dáa nílẹ̀ Igbo kílẹ̀ ní níbẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Haúsá kílẹ̀ ní níbẹ̀ ṣé mo lè ṣe fi pé mi lè promote àwọn èèyàn kan wá sí Nàìjíríà fọ́lù níbi tí ilẹ̀ ṣù yìí. Ọlọ́run àti company yẹn jẹ gbèsè. Insurance mi tẹ̀ máa háì ni. So gbogbo kinní ẹ̀ là ń rò àti make effort àti try àti gbìyànjú pé kí aṣèwọ̀nba ta lè ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà ó fail. Gbogbo skit táwọn èèyàn ń ṣe yẹn kò Ganelo Edemoke, so it's not going to make a big impact. What we need is a full exit. Full exit within no time. Wallahi. Yeah, play Igboho ká tó máa lọ. Gbolowa, Igboho Òòṣà. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá. So September láti next week, a máa increase tempo ariwo fún rally yẹn. Ìyẹn fún United Nations. So màá increase tempo yẹn. So láti next week, agbára Ọlọ́run. Màá dẹ̀ try bí a ti bá lè gbé Prophet Ogun àwọn mega rally kọ́ wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. So èyí tẹ́ bá wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, táyé bá gbà wá náà láìpẹ́, àwa náà lè wá síbẹ̀. For now, nígbà táwa bá lè wá, èyí tẹ́ wà lọ́hùn náà lè máa lè ṣe. Àbọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ yẹn nísìn. So láti fi yẹ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣì máa lọ ní ilé iṣẹ́ kó lọ. New soundtrack Ìgbòho ni mo wá o. Mo ibi tó wà Ìgbòho Òòṣà. Òòṣà fún rẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ sínú another sí. OBS ni màá fi ń stream. Tó bá ní system tó dáa, ìwọ náà lè start something, even if it's not Yoruba Nation, to encourage yourself. You know, I don't know what you guys can do. Mo mọ̀rú nǹkan tí mo lè ní kẹ́ ṣe Nàìjíríà to survive, but whatever you can do, but don't fall into crime. Don't go into crime. Don't go into crime. Ó máa backfire. Kò sí bó ṣe lè le tó. Ó bẹ́tà kẹ̀sì tọrọ. Pátápátá wa náà wọ̀n fún dà pé kó lọ sí crime. Don't get yourself into any crime.
Mo jáwọ́ pé mo ní bùkátà tèmi. Tí bàbá lòdì máa parí iṣẹ́ yẹn o. Bítẹ́nì kàṣẹ́lẹ̀ o. Bítẹ́nì kàṣẹ́lẹ̀ tó lòdì sí mi o. Ó ní mo jáwọ́ pé mo ní bùkátà tèmi. Tí bàbá lòdì máa parí iṣẹ́ yẹn o. Sáyìrì ilẹ̀ bọ̀rọ̀ àti kọ̀ọ̀dù ìbò ti dé.
Wọ́n ní pé ènìyàn ṣe bí Ọlọ́run ọba, wọ́n ní kò lè possible, àmọ́ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ bàbá bá mi ṣe. Wọ́n ní bí ó sì àwọn wípé kò lè possible, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣì wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ o bàbá bá mi ṣe. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lọ, ó wáyé fún mi lọ, ọkọ̀ bọ̀kọ́lẹ̀ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́nu lórúkọ rẹ̀. Ó wáyé fún. Wọ́n ní pé ènìyàn ṣe bí Ọlọ́run ọba, wọ́n ní kò lè possible, àmọ́ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ bàbá bá mi ṣe. Wọ́n ní bí ó sì àwọn wípé kò lè possible, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣì wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ o bàbá bá mi ṣe. Wọ́n ní kò sáyé lọ, ó wáyé fún mi lọ, ọkọ̀
a ní rí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà ọlọ́run bá wọn pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ pátápátá ọlọ́run bá ń dúró ti gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n yí ká àti bàbá kékeré àti gbogbo ìyá wa. Èmi náà ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí gbogbo mímọ̀ sí KOKImedia. Have a very good evening. Tàbá lè jáde later àwọn tí bá jáde gbẹ̀dọ̀ lálẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run, but we see how it goes. So ẹ jẹ́ ká play anthem wa ká máa lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ la máa sùn. Ẹ kí mi náà lọ jókòó kí tún kẹsẹ̀ mi sókè. Thank you so much everyone. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí níbi tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa tẹ́ ti ń wò wá. I have nothing more to say than appreciate everyone. Bye for now.
Yorùbá wà lọ̀rọ̀ ìkà pátápátá láti ń lọ́gbọ̀n ẹ̀tàn tantan sí tí ọmọ aládé gbogbo nígbàgbọ́ wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ lẹ́yìn náà máa sọ fún àwọn ìyókù kárí ilé kárí oko tí gbogbo wọn sì péjú pèsè síbi ìwọ́de àlágbá yamuyamu tàlójá tó pọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà àti Yorùbá Nation Diaspora Mega Rally in alliance with Yorùbá World Media àti Yorùbá Nation Self-Determination àpọ̀dọ̀ kan ṣàgbékalẹ̀ New York Super Mega Rally. Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta gbáko ló máa fi wáyé bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday ọjọ́ kọkàndínlógún oṣù kẹsàn-án títí di ọjọ́bọ̀ Thursday ọjọ́ kọkànlélógún oṣù kẹsàn-án bákan náà látago méjì òwúrọ̀ títí di agogo mẹ́rin ìrọ̀lẹ́ New York Time láti máa péjú pésẹ̀ gbóhùn sókè rárá fáyé gbọ́ wípé tó gẹ́ Yorùbá self-determination is our life. Yorùbá fẹ́ dádúró a fẹ́ kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ta a fẹ́ kúrò nínú ìnira orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjà a sì rọ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa jákèjádò àgbáyé tó bọ̀ wá síbi rálì yìí pé ká pàdé lọ́jọ́rú ogúnjọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án ní rally location 78 UN General Assembly 405 West 45th Street New York City New York 10017 fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ lẹ́yìn síwájú sí tàbí fún ọ̀kan ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n ìbéèrè tẹ́ bá ní ẹ̀kan sí wa látòrí èyíkéyìí wẹ́bsáìtì yìí www.megarally.org tàbí www.yorubaworldmedia.com ó sì lè jẹ́ www.ysdm.com. bákan náà ni ẹ lè pè tàbí kẹ́fì àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ sọwọ́ sí prophet ayọ̀délé ológunlolúwa lórí +1-803-846-1116 mrs jùmọ̀kẹ́ ògúnlẹ̀yẹ lórí +1-347-778-19 dr sadi lórí +447-440-715-542 mr gàdá alágbàlá lórí +1-713-875-3339 koikimedia lórí +447-594-050-979 yálòdè ysdm lórí +447-442-177-677 mr abiodun òjò lórí +1-347-301-8360. ẹ má gbàgbé wípé afẹ́kí gbogbo ènìyàn tó pọ̀ lágbàáyé ti wà ní sẹ́pẹ́sẹ́pẹ́ ní dẹ́dẹ́wò lọ́jọ́ wẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ogúnjọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án lọ́jọ́ tó jẹ́ déédéé gan láti sọ fún gbogbo ayé wípé ó tó gẹ́.